What's up? Obviously, it's not started yet. It has not started yet, but assuming they follow what JP did, after a week of the pre-campaign, Lostbelt 5 should come out, even though in JP, Christmas came out first, but I guess we're getting the Lostbelt first, from what it looks like, especially since their Chaldea stream, their Chaldea broadcasting stream is about Lostbelt 5, so they might show some Christmas stuff. So funny you mentioned that. Yes, we are. So like, here's the tier list. I'm gonna wait till people pile in, and then we'll start talking about it. So I got the kill, the fuck, the marry, and the head pats. So the head pats, I added that in just because there are a lot of children characters, and I don't feel comfortable putting them in any other tier besides a new tier. So yeah. Oh, congratulations, Hunter. That's good. Very good servant, especially when she gets her buff next year. She's kind of like a alternative to Waver. What's up, John Titer? Hell yeah. You miss me? Oh, well, shit. I miss you too, man. I think I remember you. I think I do. I remember commenting on your name before. Reminds me of Steins Gate for some reason. There's like a character, I believe, that's named, that goes by that alias. Or at least a similar name. Not exactly your name, but yeah. JP event next. Yeah, so there's going to be maintenance, or is there already maintenance going on in JP? So I guess we're going to have two things going on, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because I'm going to be very busy with Lostbelt 5. I think I'm going to prioritize that over the next event. Unless the next event literally has like Gilgamesh Altered and fuck Lostbelt 5, to be honest. Oh, you're Cockmaster Flex. I remember you. You had the, what's her name from Maiden Abyss? I was going to say Bondred, but Bondred was the other guy. But yeah, Cockmaster Flex. I do remember you. I do remember you. I forgot the person's name whose profile pic you had. But anyway, for those of you guys who are early, which we're going to be streaming for a while, presumably, because NA has not started their maintenance. They have not started their Chaldea broadcasting stream. So we're going to be... I have a couple of... Yeah, Ozen the Immovable. I believe that was her nickname. Ozen the Immovable. She was like my favorite character from that show, by the way. Very good anime, by the way. Watch Made in Abyss. Very good anime. It's very deceiving. And when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's just some happy-go-lucky shit. No, it's not. It's very deceiving, but a very good anime nonetheless. But we're going to be here for a while. So as I promised, I was going to do this a couple days ago, but then I thought about it. If I was going to stream today, then I might as well just have everything in one stream, just to keep things organized, nice and organized. So we're going to do a tier list, which has been a while since we've done one of these before. And this one is going to be a kill, fuck, marry. And I added head pats there. I said this earlier, but I added head pats there because there's children characters and some animals, and I don't feel comfortable putting them in any of the other three categories. So we have the head pats there, mainly for the children. And this is every fucking servant, I believe, so far in the game. All the way down to Ryoma and Ranmaru and the new girl as well. So we have a lot. It's kind of organized in alphabetical order up until a certain point. So it starts with Abigail. So we will get started with that shortly. But yeah, this is gonna be a long tier list to get through. Usually when, like, if you've ever played Kill Fuck Marry or Kiss Fuck Marry or whatever other variation, usually we pick three characters and then we pick which one of the three tiers we'd put them in. But for this one, we're just gonna go one by one and go from there. So it's gonna be crazy. Mia's super dope. Oh yeah, every character is lit nasty, dude. So I mean, I might as well start it off. Obviously, again, we have our own head pats tier. I think Abigail deserves to be there. Some people may kill her. Some sick fucks may put her in the other categories, but I wouldn't do that just because I'm not a sick fuck. I would not do that. Any of those other things. I mean, maybe kill her because she is kind of dangerous, right? Maybe I'd kill her, but in her non-outer god form, I would definitely. By the way, if you want to watch the Chaldea broadcasting stream, link is in the description if you want to watch their stream. It's not gonna start for another 24 minutes, so it's a good while. And I won't show the whole thing on my stream just because last time I tried to do that, my thing got taken down. My shit got taken down real hard. So I'm just gonna keep it in this small window to my well, to you guys' right, and then to my left. So yeah. So Abigail, I would definitely put at the head pats category just because she deserves a head pat. She deserves the pancakes, all she wants. All of her best friends will be there, presumably. At least I think so. There might be some exceptions for certain kid characters where we might have to not put them in head pats, or we may have to kill them. But other than that, that sounds so messed up, but it's just the truth. So Achilles is next. Achilles, you know, I'm a dude, and more specifically, I'm a straight guy, so I wouldn't marry him. I mean, under normal circumstances for me, I wouldn't marry him or do anything else with him that involves my body. But he's a cool dude. I feel like he would protect me if I decide to marry him. So I think I would marry him. He's a very hot dude too. So for all my females out there who are into guys, and all my guys who are also into guys, then I think he would fit into the other category as well. But I think Mary is pretty good for him, just because I feel like he'd protect me. I feel like he's actually, you know what? In actual lore, he's kind of a creep. He's kind of a creep, especially to Penthesilea's body. I don't know if anyone knows his lore with Penthesilea, but in real life, or I shouldn't say in real life because obviously they're mythology, but I guess in real life lore, he does some dastardly things to her carcass, which I will not talk about because it's very disgusting. So Alexander, as a kid, yes, I would give him head pats. But once we get to his adult form, he's definitely going to be probably Mary, because he is a Chad. He's a Chad among Chads. By the way, I hope you guys could hear the lo-fi music. I have like lo-fi music in the background, just so it's not totally quiet in the stream. It's going to be quiet for a while up until we actually get to the Lostbelt, presumably if it comes out later, which I think it will, but I could be wrong. So next one's Amaxa. So Amaxa, you know, he's chiseled, right? He has a very rocking body. If you've seen Apocrypha and seen, you know, how he looks like under his shirt, under his normal attire, but he's kind of messed up. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna have to kill him. Just based on his goals in Apocrypha. I wouldn't want to. I mean, if I was a female and I really wanted it, I would definitely put him in the second category, but I think I'll kill him because he's kind of messed up. He's a little bit messed up. Yeah, Anne and Mary will be kind of weird. We will get there when we get there. But the next one is Anastasia. So Anastasia is very wholesome. I feel like she's wholesome. She likes pranks. She obviously looks good, especially when you see her summer version. So she's definitely between the second tier and the third tier. I feel like I'd marry her. You know, as sexy as she is in her swimsuit version, I think marriage is just perfect for her. Obviously, I'm not into NTR. I would prefer if she stays with Kadok, the first cryptid that we fight. But if it's just me and her, then, you know, it'd be like that. All right, the next one's an easy one. This one definitely kill. Based on what he does to Karen in Hollow Atarasia and his entire demeanor, I think I'd kill him. Some people might even marry him. Some weird motherfuckers might actually marry him. But I think him and Amaxa need to be slaughtered. All right, so this one's weird because we have it's Anne and Mary, or Anne, Mary, and Bonnie and whatnot. But this is weird because there's an adult and a kid. I think she's a kid. I don't know if she's just petite. I'm not sure. So I think for now I'll put both versions in head pats. But if somebody can confirm that she's actually just a petite girl and not necessarily a kid, then we can move them around. So yeah, I'll keep them there for now. Again, I'm not sure if she's actually a kid, so unsure about that. So Marie Antoinette is next. And hopefully we could get through the entire list. Are we gonna get through the entire list tonight? This is a lot. Yeah, this is a lot. I'm gonna do a lot of talking. So next one's Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette. Probably Mary, right? I think that just makes sense. She's definitely not ugly, right? So, and not evil by any means. At least I don't think so. At least in Fate. So I wouldn't kill her. Damn, no one's at the fuck category yet, but we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Both are adults. She's just short. Okay, if that's the case, listen. So it's definitely between Mary and fuck, right? I don't know. I'll keep them here for now, and then we could debate on that as we go on. I don't know. Would I? They are pirates, so that they'll definitely plunder me. right? So maybe I wouldn't marry them because I feel like they just marry me for money and then like leave when they have the first chance. I don't know if that's actually their personalities, but they are pirates, so I have no idea. What's up, Nobu? But their Valentine's gift. Also, Fergus. What's the difference between petite and a kid? If you can't tell the difference when looking. I mean, you're not wrong. That's true. Every kid servant even are like over 100 years old plus. So technically they're not kids, but biologically they are. But if they are both adults, I mean, maybe I'll keep them married for now just because it matches their name, but maybe they might fit more here just because I wouldn't marry a pirate just because pirates would, you know. Arash would die after a one-night stand. Oh God, Arash. Oh, okay. Yeah, Arash would... I don't know if I would put him here for that meme or just marry him because he is an upstanding dude. You know, he's a nice guy. I feel like he would be a great husband, right? So I think for that reason, he'd go here. But if I want to be funny, I'd put him at fuck just because, yes, he would die after a one-night stand. They made you fall in love with the game? Oh, that's interesting to hear for sure. I wish they would get an animation update. That's like the one thing about them that I wish they'd get. As well as maybe a buff or two. Just because their animations aren't all that interesting. At least their normal versions are. Kind of with the summer versions as well. Alright, next one's Arjuna, the edgelord himself. Arjuna is such a weird one because I kind of want to kill him, not gonna lie. Kind of want to kill him. But I know that in real life lore he's actually an okay dude. In FGO he's kind of just an edgy boy that is addicted, or not addicted, obsessed with Karna. So, and he's a good looking dude as well. So maybe I would, if I was a female or if I was of the homosexual variant, I would definitely not mind giving him the dick or have him giving me the dick. But I think I'd kill him. As it stands right now, I think I'd kill him. He's too obsessed with, or you mean Karna? Yeah, he's a bit too obsessed. Once we get to Karna, he's definitely getting married. Let's be honest. Next one is Proto Arthur. I think that's an easy one. I think that's an easy marry. I mean, he's just a good dude all around. I feel like and of course there's another Arthur. So Saber Lily. Saber Lily's technically a kid, right? And I guess by proxy, normal Arturia, I think she's in the body of a 15 or 16-year-old, technically. But I think if we just assume she's an adult, let's just say that, because she does look like an adult. She is just petite for the most part. So I think I'd marry her. I think that tier is fine where it is. Arjuna is head pat, I guess. Yo, what's up, Drex? What's up, guys? By the way, are you guys going for either Europa or Orion, or are you guys just gonna chill? Or Astolfo for that matter, because this next month is it's gonna be mainly those three. Achilles does come back, but I'm just gonna ask about the new characters. Just wondering where you guys are gonna go. All right, the next one is Shisho. I don't know where the normal Skatat is, where she is, but we'll get to her when we get to her. But this one, listen, she's dominant in the bedroom. So if you're into that dominatrix shit, I at least I feel like she'd be dominant. I correct me if I'm wrong, but she's definitely hovering between marry or fuck. So I'm gonna give you guys the choice. Should we marry Shisho? Should we marry our teacher, or just give her that dick? Granted, she's most likely not gonna be impressed with our performance. So I'll give you guys the choice. Where should she go? Okay, so Archer Blade says marry. And then we have a couple of fucks. You're skipping until New Year's, guaranteed manner. Okay, I see. You want to save. I want Orion, but Caster Tyria scares me. Spent like 700 Saint Quartz in JP, and you didn't get her? Oh, that's scary. Okay, maybe, I guess we could just marry her. I feel like, you know, since she's mature, I feel like she'd be a responsible wife, right? Is that you know, accurate to say? And it's not like we can't fuck her, you know, when we marry her. We can, you know, the fuck category is just more so for people that we wouldn't marry, but we would definitely be down to go in the bedroom with, whereas marry, you kind of get both, at least presumably. Yeah, so I guess we'll marry her. All right, next one is Asterios. So he's a Minotaur monster, dude. I think I'd keep him at head pats. Actually, I think he's animalistic enough that I would put him in head pats. That's where Haitian Lobo is probably gonna go as well. I don't think I'd kill him because even though he is dangerous, or he could be dangerous, I think he's wholesome enough in the game where I would keep him at head pats. Yeah, Asterios is a nice dude. If I didn't have the head pats category, he'd definitely be in probably kill, because I want to marry him. He's like your Riley's man, and I definitely would not want him in the bedroom. I feel like he would destroy not only my bed, but definitely the bedroom, and as well as my asshole. So I'm good. I am definitely good. So next one, the next one's Astolfo. You know what? I'm not even gonna interject. I'm not even gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna let you guys decide. And then be serious too. Be serious. Don't just pick a tier for the meme. Like, actually be serious. Would you? What are you doing with Astolfo? Are you killing him? Are you getting down with him in the bedroom? Are you gonna marry him? Or are you just gonna give him head pats? I'm gonna give my opinion afterwards, and you guys might be surprised what I'll say. Fuck hands down. Damn. Bring me his head. Banish, yo. We should just make a new category called banish. Just banish him to the shadow realm. All right. So there seems to be a mixed bag. Some people say head pats as well. I think head pats should just stay with the animals and the kid characters. I think that's where all those characters should go. Astolfo, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest Astolfo fan. In fact, I would lean towards, I probably hate him. I'm not gonna lie. I think I lean towards the hate variant. But objectively speaking, for those who've seen Apocrypha or have read his cutscenes in Fate interludes, whatnot, he is a good person. He is a good person. He's a good dude. He is. He just is. Now, personally, I would not fuck him because I know what's between them legs. I would not do it unless I was super desperate. I would maybe let him give me head if I was super desperate. But under normal circumstances, I am not fucking him. So that's not happening. So because he's a good dude, I would not kill him, because objectively speaking, he is a good dude. I would marry him, honestly. Honestly, he is a good dude. I would marry him. I feel like he would be a very supportive person, you know? I feel like he would, like, we're not doing anything else. We will exchange vows. We're not kissing. We're not fucking. We're definitely not doing anything of the sort. But I think he would be a great partner. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. I think he is kind of annoying in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he was annoying in the anime too. Yeah, it would be one of those relationships where I'd just be super annoyed of him. But no, we're not doing all of the. Well, yeah. If it wasn't for Mary, I'd definitely kill him, because screw him. But objectively speaking, he's a good dude. All right, next one is Rin's rival. So all my Rin fans will probably just say straight up kill. But let's try to be somewhat objective here. You know, I was objective enough to marry Astolfo. As much as I don't like him, let's just try to be immolation. Okay, damn. All right, shit. Listen, okay. The thing is, if we get down in the bedroom, she's probably gonna take me to Suplex City on some Brock Lesnar shit. Again, I'm not really into getting dominated in the bedroom. That's just me. I don't know if I'd kill her though. Where's Shinji? This is all FGO, unless Shinji is going to be added in very soon, because this is updated with pretty much all the characters up until this point. As you can see, Ranmaru and the rest of the new servants from Guda Guda are here. So this is updated to all hell and back. So Luvia, I think Mary is probably a safe bet, because I don't know. I don't want to get taken to Suplex City. Is that Pancit or chow mein? Listen, oh, this. Oh, you're talking about this on my bowl? No, this is a bowl of peanuts. It's not noodles at all. It's just peanuts. I like peanuts. I love nuts in my mouth. Clip that. So next one is Atalanta. So there's Atalanta Alter and then Atalanta Normal. So Atalanta Normal, I think, is a safe marry. I think she'd be a great mother. She's really protective of children characters in general. So I feel like if I were to have a child with her, she would be a great mother and very protective. So that's definitely good for her to get married. But as far as Atalanta Alter, it's like a much more obsessive version of her protectiveness with children. So I don't know. Maybe honestly, she's kind of an animal character, right? So maybe we'd keep her as like a pet, and then just give her head pats. I think the normal one we'd marry, and then Adeline's altar, I would keep her as like a pet. She would still protect my kids, but she'd be more hardcore with it. She'd like rip off everyone's heads if they get near my kids. Although you guys may argue, should we also put her in Mary? Maybe it makes sense to just have them both in Mary. I just feel like she's a bit too animalistic for my taste. Obviously, they're both furries to an extent, but this one's just I feel like she'll go Wolverine on my ass and just rip me apart if I even joke about like anything involving children. Maybe Mary. I don't know. She's a bit much. I feel like she's a bit much to handle. In Lostbelt 1, she seemed okay compared to her Apocrypha self. So yeah, maybe Mary. In Apocrypha, she was a bit much, but in Lostbelt 1, she was okay. She seemed a lot more sane there. Okay, so far this is our tier list. So far we only have pretty much one character in the fuck tier list, which is interesting. You would think most servants would go there, but so far no. Okay, next one is Altera. Both Alteras. One of them being a lot more serious than the other. So we might have to separate them in terms of tier. So Attila or Altera, I don't know where I'd put her, to be honest. She's kind of dangerous. She's very dangerous, actually. So this might be controversial. I might kill her, but I don't know. I'll give you guys the choice there while I eat my peanuts. So Space Milla wants me to marry her. I think I will agree with the Archer stuff. I think Mary is a safe bet with her. She's a lot more mellowed out. She isn't as destructive, I guess. But her normal version, her quote-unquote normal version, I don't know. I vaguely remember playing her interlude, and she doesn't want to be as destructive. I think she wants to understand how it feels to be human. I think that's what one of her interludes is about. So in that sense, like, I kind of want to give her mercy and marry her, but I feel like in most circumstances I probably would lean towards killing her. I don't know if that's a good choice. I'm sure some people are going to be triggered by that. Again, we have Santa Altera in the marry category, so she's cool there. If this was Extella, the big Attila would probably go to marry. If you guys have played Extella. Oh yeah, December's going to be lit, Oscar. Yeah, so we're probably... Honestly, I'd kill her. Honestly, I'd kill her. Like, a part of me wants to put her at least fuck, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of getting dominated. I'm just saying, I don't know if I'd put her there. All right, next one. We got the Golem Maker himself. Honestly, I'd kill him. Straight up. After what he did, like, spoiler alert for Apocrypha. I feel like I'm bringing Apocrypha a lot in these, but after what he did to his master in Apocrypha, I can't imagine what he'd do to me if I married him. And I don't think I don't know what he looks like necessarily under his mask, so I wouldn't fuck him because he doesn't seem like somebody who I'd be down to get down in the bedroom with. So I think that's an easy kill for me. All right, next one's Charles Babbage. Huh. So speaking of not knowing what's under there, I'm guessing he's just a complete robot. So unless you're a fan of vibrators, which I'm sure he has a built-in vibrator somewhere in there, I'd probably kill him. He did have character development, Sophia. I'm not gonna lie. He did have, especially if you've read Lostbelt 1, he is a bit more sympathetic there, right? But I think just overall what he's done, I don't know. He seems to be too obsessed with his golems that I wouldn't want to chill with him. He did regret it. I mean, you know, you could regret doing something heinous, but that doesn't change the fact that you did something heinous, you know? I guess it depends on the degree of what action you did, but, you know, I don't know. This just seems too obsessed with his golems for me to... You would fuck his golems before you'd fuck me. Let's just be honest. All right, next one's Jack the Ripper. Easy one. Head pats all the way. Some people may put her somewhere else. Maybe even kill. I would argue, yeah, maybe kill, but I'd give her head pats because that... Yeah, I can't resist. I can't resist Or I can resist killing her because she's just wholesome. Otherwise, I mean, she kind of wants to crawl into my stomach as well. So in that case, I would definitely snap her neck. But as long I keep her happy, I think, you know, she'll be fine. I'll just, you know, sleep with an eye open. Make sure she doesn't crawl inside me. Miss some parts. Why Altera and kill? All right, so normal Altera is in kill because she is dangerous. She is very dangerous. So I wouldn't want her to be around because she would try to destroy civilization. And as fucked up as today's society is, I wouldn't want society to get eradicated. You know, I wouldn't want civilizations to get eradicated. And I put Santa Altera at Mary because she's a lot more mellowed out, a lot cuter. So I feel like she'd, you know, not try to destroy civilization as we know it. I'll put Jack on fuck. Okay, all right, Space Mia. I mean, more power to you, but, you know, I'll put her at head pats because fuck that. So Vlad, easy kill. I mean, I don't know. He just... Same thing with Altera and pretty much everyone else. He just seems kind of dangerous. And, you know, if I were to fuck him, I feel like he'd just suck my blood out. And then if I were to try to marry him, I don't know. He'd probably just keep me around as like a slave or something. I wouldn't want to... Don't kill the guy called... I'm killing him. I don't want to get impaled by him, quite frankly. By the way, the Chaldea broadcasting station is starting in 3 minutes. So if you guys want to watch it, with a link is in the description. I'm pretty sure I put it in the description. I hope I did. All right, next one's BB. So for all intents and purposes, we're going to put both BBs in the same tier because they kind of have the same personality. Obviously, they have different clothes and different looks and gameplay-wise, different skills in NP. But for all intents and purposes, they are pretty much the same body-wise and personality-wise. All right, I'll let you guys decide that because she's kind of controversial, a little bit controversial. BB Chan, yeah. What are we gonna do with her? Just live in mountain alone with Altera, so no destruction. Listen, I'm all about living with nature and one with nature and whatnot, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of need my internet. I kind of need, you know, some remnants of civilization to survive by myself or with her. So I'm good, man. I'm good. So fuck, obviously. Okay. All right. I thought so. You know, I would definitely not marry her because I feel like she'd just fuck me over at some point. And then kill. She is very dangerous. So based on everyone else on the kill tier list, I would probably kill her because she's dangerous too. But I mean, let's be honest. We're all horny men here. We're all horny men. So yeah, she probably deserves to be on the second tier list, or tier, to be honest. Just solely on the fact that she's really hot. So there you go. I'd give BB to Kiara and see what she'd do. Probably they'd have some really rough times in the bedroom. So yeah. So I put them both in fuck. So finally we have a new character in the fuck tier. Next one's Bedivere. All right, Bedivere. Again, I wouldn't kill him. He's not necessarily dangerous. He's not the ugliest dude in the universe, so I'm not opposed to sticking my dick in him, assuming if I was gay, right? But I think I'd marry him just because, you know, he's very basic. You know, he's a good boy, right? You know, probably just marry him. It's a loyal dude, very loyal guy. So I don't have to worry about him cheating. I don't have to worry about him getting tempted by some other girl. You know, I guess I'll marry him. Yeah, I'll marry. Yeah. Next one is Benny Anma. So I want to put her in head pats because obviously I think she's a kid character. I think I don't know if she's just petite because, you know, there's a difference between just being small and actually being a kid. So I kind of want to put her at head pats, but let's just say for argument's sake, she was an adult. Let's just say she was an adult. I want a wife that could cook. You know what I'm saying? I want a wife that could cook, but at the same time, she is a kid, right? For all intents and purposes, she is kind of a kid. Are you sure she's just petite? Because if she's just petite, I won't fuck her because she looks very much like a kid. But I'd probably marry her just because, you know, she could cook, and I would definitely appreciate anybody that could cook for me. But obviously, I don't think too many people could argue with head pats. All right, let me just mute their stream. Their stream has officially started. So I just want to make sure I do not get any copyright claims. By the way, is the audio fine? I know you guys could clearly hear me, right? but I just want to make sure you guys could hear the music as well and all the other stuff going on. All right. Next one's Benkei. Benkei, based on Babylonia and some of the interludes and cutscenes in the game. He's kind of like Bedivere in the sense that there's not too much to talk about with him. So I'd probably marry him because he's a cool dude. He's okay. He's okay. He's loyal to an extent because his loyalty to Ushi. Oh, Albert Cow is on the stream. Shout out to Albert, the homie Albert. He has a blue Yeti mic. You see that? He has a blue. You would kill Benkei? Why would you kill him? The only people that deserve to be killed are like dangerous guys and dangerous girls, I guess, for that matter. So I don't really think... Okay, next one's Beowulf, though. All right, Beowulf. I have a really bad history with Beowulf. I really want to kill him, but I might have some Beowulf fans out there that might try to defend him. Again, if the stream has started, so if you want to watch their stream, go to the link in the description to watch Chaldea broadcasting. I have it on here, but obviously you guys can't hear it, and it is faded out and very small. So yeah, kill Beowulf. All right, Beowulf is getting slaughtered. He's not as dangerous as the other guys here. Well, Babbage is not necessarily dangerous. It's just that we don't really know what's going on with his robot, so I wouldn't really marry a robot, right? But yeah, Beowulf is not as dangerous as the others, but he's still, yeah, no, I would not do the other things with him. Screw that. So Valkyrie is going to be a fun one because it's a 3-in-1 deal. And if you count a Noble Phantasm, it's like a 12-in-1 deal. So there's a lot going on with Valkyrie. I feel like the fucking will be immaculate. Let's just say it how it is. Would be immaculate. There's a lot of girls to choose from, right? You could choose all of them at once. Let's just say it how it is. But Mary, you know, she's very loyal too. She's very, very loyal character. Headpat Valkyrie, really? I don't know about that. I don't know about. I mean, she is a very wholesome character, but I mean, let's just be honest. I think probably Mary because, you know, don't want to elude them too much. There's a lot of them. So Mary would be a good tier to put them in. Billy the Kid, a bounty hunter, a gunslinger. Honestly, I don't know where to put him. He's not the ugliest dude in the universe, but he is. I don't know where to put. Mr. Billy. I mean, his name is Billy the Kid. So does he just automatically go to headpats because he has the kid in his name? But is he actually a kid? I don't know. At least in the game. Obviously, in real life, I don't think he was actually a kid. But in the game, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where his age range is, technically speaking. He knows how to aim his low, that's for sure. He knows how to handle a gun really well. So maybe he is S tier in the bedroom. I probably lean towards Mary. I feel like a lot of the guys where I don't really want to kill them, but I wouldn't really fuck them, I would just default put them in Mary. Maybe we should make a new tier called I don't know what to do. But I feel like that's a lot of characters might fall under there. Oh, they got the voice of Kadok on the stream. That's cool. I think he'd actually kill you if you put head pats. All right, so we're not killing him. We're just gonna marry him. All right, the next one's gonna be a fun one. Edward Teach or Blackbeard. Edward Teach. So look-wise, I definitely would not fuck him. Screw that. I wouldn't kill him though. I wouldn't kill him because character-wise, he's kind of no different than us. Albeit a very exaggerated version of us. He's a weeb, you know, he likes his figurines. He simps over different waifus and characters and females and all that shit. I feel like he'd be a very fun friend to have. I wish there was a friend tier. Otherwise, I would put Mary just because he would be a good friend to have. You know, I feel like he does go after lollies, kind of. But I mean, he hasn't done anything lewd with them. At least I don't think so. He just kind of likes them. So, I mean, if he tries anything fucked up, I would definitely kill him. But I think otherwise, he'd be a very fun guy to hang out with in like conventions or watch anime with, or, you know, he's just hanging out. I feel like, I'd marry him just for his personality, not necessarily for his looks or his gender. Just personality wise, why not? All right, Boudica. I think Boudica's an easy marry. She's a cook. She's a good mother character, motherly type character. I think that's an easy one. I think that's an easy marry right there. I don't think too many people could argue that unless you're fucked up and you'd kill her. But given her history, if you guys know her real life history, I would marry her just because, you know, why not? Yeah, Boudica definitely going to marry. Some people might argue fuck, but again, given her history, I don't know if I'd put her through that. Again, you guys will have to know her history to know why. So Elizabeth Bathory. She's technically an adult. I think she's technically an adult. I think so, right? But I'd put her and all of her other forms probably in head pats, just because I'm not her personality. I would not marry her personality. I feel like she's a bit annoying, to say the least. Maybe kill. I'm not sure, but nah. As long as you keep her under control, she's okay. So head pats definitely fits her. All the Lizzes. All right, the next one's Bernhild, one of the Valkyries herself. So she has her own man. So I'm not trying to mess that up for her. Look wise, she has a banger body. So under any other circumstances, she would definitely lean towards fuck or even marry. But she's crazy. She's crazy for her man. So I don't want to marry her because I'm scared. I would be scared, to be honest. So this could be a controversial one. Again, she's kind of dangerous. I wouldn't fuck her because I'm not into that NTR shit. She has her own man. I'm not trying to mess that up for them. Granted, I'm about to kill her, so in a way, I am messing it up for them. But if I had to choose between marrying, fucking, or killing her, she's probably getting killed. She's too scary to marry. Too scary to marry, for sure. Yeah, you should be more scared from. I mean, he's probably getting killed too. Let's be honest, Sigurd probably getting killed too. I mean, maybe killing is too harsh. Maybe killing might be too harsh, so maybe we might give her just a head pats. But again, I think the head pats should just be reserved for animals and little kids. What's up, number 13? What's up? I'm just doing a tier list to kill, fuck, marry, and I added my own tier, head pats for the kids and the animals. All right, next one is Caligula. Caligula is a berserker, so his mind isn't all there. He isn't necessarily ugly, but he's not the best looking character either. So fucking may be out of the question. I mean, maybe marry him for his status because he is a big figure in Roman in Rome, I guess. So if I want to marry him for status, that's, I guess, why not? But I don't know. His berserker status makes me want to kill him because he is kind of on the crazier side. Have you acknowledged your tribal chief this morning? Yo, of course I gotta acknowledge Roman Reigns every morning of the day and every night for that matter before I go to sleep. Gotta pray to the tribal chief. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Roman Reigns. The next four are fucks. Oh, okay. Carmilla. Yeah, I mean, she is a vampire, so maybe I should kill her. But I mean, come on now. If you've seen her summer version, it's kind of hard to resist. Caster Ku, I would actually marry. He's a cool dude. No pun intended. He's a cool dude. Caster Gil, I mean, I do fucking marry both. Why not? But marry probably because as much as an asshole he is, as much of an arrogant asshole he is, I think he'd actually be a good husband. To be honest, I don't think he'd be abusive. I don't think he'd be domineering. He would dominate me in the bedroom, no questions asked. But I think he'd be very supportive and very you know, he'd make sure I'm financially stable as well. You know, he's a very rich guy. Okay, so Bathory's next. So head pats because we put the original Bathory there. Next one's Julius Caesar. Okay, Julius Caesar is kind of interesting. Julius Caesar is definitely interesting. I don't think I'd fuck him. I don't think I would. Killing him might be a bit too harsh. I don't know if I'd marry him though. It's another one of those situations where he has Cleopatra, so it's like, yeah, I wouldn't. I'd probably kill him. I'm probably killing Julius Caesar. Sorry, Julius Caesar, you're dying. You're dying, man. You have Cleopatra, so don't worry. Cleopatra's gonna join you very shortly. All right, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha's a kid. I think she is, so head pats. Chiron. Chiron, same situation as a lot of the other characters in Mary. He's a horse, right? He's a what do they call them? Half horse, half man motherfuckers. I was gonna say minotaur. That's not the right one. I don't know why the word is escaping me. But I'd marry him just because he has a lot of wisdom, a lot of things to teach. So obviously, I mean, unless we adopt, we can't have biological kids. But he'd be a good dad, I feel like. He'd be a good mentor. So marry him, why not? Julius knows a lot about getting sad. I would assume so. All right, next one's Circe. Circe. Huh. Circe's a fun one. She's known for like taking men in and like keeping them in her island. So she's kind of dangerous in that sense. But I mean, strictly by looks, she is petite. She's not a kid though. She's definitely not a kid. But I don't know if I'd marry her, but I don't think I'd kill her. She's mischievous for sure. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about turning into a piglet or a pig for that matter. I don't know how I feel about that. I think, man, I don't know. I don't want to kill her. I'll be honest. I don't want to kill her. So maybe I'll just a one-night stand kind of deal. I'll do a one-night stand with her, and then that's it. I'm cutting all ties. I'm not trying to become a pig unless she just turns me into a pig. Right away, night one. But I think fucking is fine. Cleopatra, she's crazy for not as crazy as Bernhild for Sigurd, but she is crazy for Julius Caesar. So again, not to the same extent as Bern. So I'd put them together just because they deserve that. All right, Christopher Columbus is an easy kill. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that. No one should argue that. All right, now they're talking about the cryptors on their live stream. So, yeah, I say she's a fuck. Listen, she already has her man. I don't feel comfortable about messing up what they have going on, and she clearly is still very much in love with Julius Caesar. So again, I don't want to marry. I don't want to marry somebody who, it'd be like that. You'll fuck Circe, but you'll kill Bern and Cleo. Listen, it'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. Sometimes you gotta give in to lust, you know what I'm saying? But in that situation with Bern and Cleo, they have their own man. So, I'm not into that cheating action, that NTR action. Whereas Circe, yeah, she technically has an interest with Odysseus, but Odysseus turned her down, so it's like you can't really equate that. Coalter. Coalter is I'd marry Normal Coup. Normal Coup is definitely getting married. But Coalter, probably getting killed. Honestly, he's probably getting killed. He seems a bit too dangerous to be around just because he has all them spikes, all them lances sticking out of his body, so I don't want to get pierced by them. All them gay bogues. I'm not trying to deal with all those gay bogues. You'd fuck him? Listen, Archer Blades, if you're into that, man, more power to you. I don't want to bleed at all in bed. I don't want to bleed. That's not something I'm a fan of, Okay, we'll get to Jalter when we get there. Okay, next one is Cursed Arm Hassan. Hassan is getting killed easily. I don't think too many people will argue with that. He is kind of a big bro type character in Camelot. But otherwise, he's just kind of creepy. He's just kind of weird. I don't want to mess with that. All right, Da Vinci. Normal Da Vinci, not Lolly Da Vinci. I'm not too opposed to getting down in the bedroom with her. I'm not going to lie, but maybe just Mary. I think Mary's fine. I think Mary's actually okay. She is an inventor, so she could help around the house, If I was married with her. If we had a problem with the house, she could fix it, But the hand jobs, though, you bring up a good point with Cursed Arm. I'm not gonna lie, he has a normal size arm, but then he has a really big arm, which he would definitely eviscerate my crotch area with that arm. So if you're into like really intense blood play, maybe you'd fuck him, but otherwise I'm not. I'm good. It's a bit much. She'd probably spend most of her time in the lab. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. You know, people have their hobbies. I'm not one to impose my own will onto others. Okay, so Edmond Dantes. He's a weird one. Because he could be dangerous if he wanted to, but he's not really actively dangerous, so I wouldn't kill him. He is a good-looking man, based on his swimsuit version. So fucking him is not totally out of the question. And he's also very protective. Until right now, he is protecting us from mental dangers. So maybe Mary would be good, just so he could protect me from certain things. So Mary is actually a decent place to put him. Next one is actually kind of weird. So this is so we put Charles Babbage at kill because he's a robot. The next one is technically a robot, right? But she's a lot more humanoid than Charles Babbage. And based on her relationship with Kotaro Fuma, not actual, you know, relationship, you know, just like a mother and son kind of relationship, I think she'd make a good wife, right? I think she'd make a good wife. Some people may just stop at fucking her, but I think she'd be a good mom. All right, Darius. Yeah, Darius, you're getting killed. I am not down with that. Brush your teeth, man. Brush your teeth. David. David falls under the very basic, so I might as well just marry you kind of guy. Actually, I don't know. He's kind of lustful too. Will I kill him? I'm not sure. At least I think he is. He hits on his own son's wife, Sheba, right? He hits on her. I'm pretty sure he does, or checks her out. So that's kind of weird. So maybe I would kill him because that is very weird. But otherwise, maybe Mary. Head pats Darius. No, we're not doing that. We're not head patting him. He does have a bald head, so it would be a very smooth, you know, petting experience. But I'm good. Okay, DR Muid. Lancer. I feel like he'd be a good lover in bed. But he would fuck other people's wives, as we know. Should we kill him for the memes? No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be as objective as we can, especially since I put Astolfo at Mary. We're trying to be somewhat objective here. So I'd probably marry him. I feel like he is very loyal. Kill? Wow, you guys are savages. I mean, I'd marry him just because he's loyal. That mole, though, is kind of a problem because he's gonna seduce everyone he sees, regardless if he's trying to seduce them. Okay, Chevalier is technically a trap, but he is a good person. So I would marry him, I guess. I mean, not really much else to say there. Not much else to say. Plus, I think he could change gender at will. So if I, you know, I could just be like, "Yo, can you stay a female forever?" And he'd oblige, assuming he's willing to follow me. So there you go. He might curse you. If I betray him, the Armored would curse me. Francis Drake. Okay. Francis Drake, I think she needs to be with her pirate buddies in the fuck category. So finally another person in the fuck category. Interesting. So yeah, I think not too many people will argue. I wouldn't marry her just because she's a pirate. She might plunder me and leave me with no money left. So maybe fuck. Granted, maybe she would fuck me and then plunder me anyway, but I you know, yeah. Just fuck. Just fuck. I think that's fine right there. All right. Emia Alter, or Demia as the kids would like to call him. Where do we put this man? I actually don't know where I'd put him. I don't know where I'd put Demia. Emia Alter. Some people say kill. I don't know. Would we kill him? Because normal Emia, when I say normal Emia, I'm talking about Archer Emia, not necessarily Muramasa. Normal Emia, Let's just go ahead and put him at Mary because he does cook. You know, he might have a little bit of an attitude, but he means well for the most part. He might have a little bit of attitude. He might be a bit rough in the edges, but once you get him to soften up, he would be a pretty good husband, I feel like. But Demia, I actually have no idea where he'd go. I assume he still has the same cooking abilities as normal Emiya. So I kind of want to marry him, but at the same time, he's... I don't know. Which tan does he have? I assume his darkest tan because this is the darkest Emiya picture, I think. I think based on his body alone, probably fuck. If I was a girl or if I was a homosexual guy, I wouldn't mind him, I guess. I don't know if I'd kill him. There's like really no reason I would kill him. There really isn't. All right, Thomas Edison. He's a weird one, right? He's a very weird one. Part of me wants to kill him, but he is an animal, so maybe you just put him at head pats. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know where I'd put Edison. Edison's a weird one. I definitely would not fuck him. He has the body of All Might and the head of the lion from Narnia. I don't remember his name, but yeah, this is like a weird one. Maybe kill. Maybe I just give him head pats at that point because I don't necessarily want to kill him. I don't know. Very weird dude. I'll just keep him at head pats. I don't know what to do with him. Head pat a lion? No, I don't think. Well, there's some people who could who have lions and tigers and other big animals as pets. They could be pets. You just got to treat them right and raise them since birth. Yeah, I'd keep him there. All right, Kiritsugu. I'd kill him. I'm killing him. I'm killing this man. I need to put him out of his suffering, like put him out of his misery. I feel like he must die. Is that too controversial of a decision to make? Should I marry him? Because he's technically not a... I was gonna say he's not a bad husband, but objectively speaking, if we dumb everything down, he technically killed his wife. I guess he could be... I guess he's... Well, again, objectively speaking, we call him a good dad, but... You know, not by his own decision. He did kind of abandon his daughter and left his son, his adoptive son, as like a... I don't know. I feel like Emiya has a lot of, or Shiro, I should say. Shiro has a lot of PTSD that Kiritsugu didn't necessarily help. I don't know. He'll murder you to save the world, though. I don't want him to murder me. I don't want him to. I'm killing him. I'm sorry, Kiritsugu. I'm putting you out of your misery. I think you'd understand. I'm killing you. Enkidu. Enkidu is the embodiment of loyalty, as well as somebody who could shapeshift their body into anything I want. So I think that's an easy marry. Some people might say fuck because again, he could become anything you want. So yeah, why not? Right? Why not? Right? Enkidu is an easy marry though. Enkidu is an easy marry. If you argue otherwise, then you're crazy. I feel like you're crazy. He can be a waifu. He could also be a husbando. He could be anything you want him to be. He could become a holy grail with enough mana. You know what I'm saying? All right, Erishkigal. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys answer that. I already know where you guys will put her, but I mean, that's... I just want to see it with my own eyes just to make sure I am not, you know, hallucinating. I know where I'd put her. Yeah, I know Archer Blades. I know, but I just want to see everyone else's opinion. See if we're all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? I think we all know what's going on. Head as in like sex, or head as in like head pats? What the hell? Okay, we're kind of divided with Mary and fuck. I thought it was gonna be straight Mary. I'll be honest. I'd marry her to be frank. I mean, she's very wholesome. Obviously, she's hot, so I mean, I wouldn't argue against fucking her, obviously. But she is wholesome. She is cute. She's also a streamer. So she, you know, if we do a collab, she could help my channel out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a selfish thing for me wanting to marry her, but you know, it's somewhat selfish in the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Mary, I think that's just an easy answer. I don't think anyone will really argue. I don't think anyone wants to kill her. I mean, she's the god of the underworld, goddess of the underworld. So even if we kill her, it's like she'll just be back where she was. You know what I'm saying? Can I post a link, please? Oh, no problem. So the link is right here. It's by here you go. I probably should have put it in the description. I didn't though, so it'd be like that. So that is a link to the lo-fi Brave Shine Fate Stay Night. I have it looped. So there you go. Yeah, easy Mary, Hunter Jones. Easy Mary. What's up, Hunter Jones, by the way? I don't know if you said hi earlier, but what's up? All right, Eric Bloodaxe. He is known for having a bloody axe. I don't remember exactly what his description is, but it's something very basic like that. He doesn't really have much going on. He's a berserker though, so I'd probably kill him. Again. Oh, you did say what's up? Oh, you did. Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, man? I don't know how I didn't see that. It's all caps and whatnot. Nah, Eric Bloodaxe is getting killed. I wouldn't give him head pats because I mean, Asterios is at the head pats because he proved he could be wholesome. He could be protective, you know. So he kind of deserves that spot. Whereas Eric Bloodaxe, they haven't done anything with him since the first time he appeared, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he might have appeared in an event or two, but otherwise, he hasn't really done anything in FGO, so I'm just killing him. I wouldn't fuck him. Just based solely on his looks. I wouldn't marry him because he's a berserker, so he's kind of weird. Yeah, Eric's wife would probably like slam me to the ground and then shit on my face. All right. Next one's gonna be weird because, as I said earlier, head pats are for kids and for animals, but technically Medusa's sisters are adults. They're just petite. They're not kids. So I wouldn't put them at head pats because by definition, they're not children. They're just really small. As far as I know, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, which I could very well be wrong. I don't know if I'd marry her though. That's the problem. I don't know if I'd marry her. How was the Beast Burger? I kind of fell asleep a while watching. It was very good. It was very good. It's a fuck for me. I think that sounds very controversial. Just again, she is not a kid. She is not. She's just petite. Okay. She's just petite. All right. I'm just saying. So I don't want anybody to call the FBI on me. So are we all agreeing on fuck? I mean, I don't think I'd marry her though. That's the only issue. I don't think I would. I think probably there. Is that okay? Would I kill her? I'm not sure. All right, yeah, we gotta give some love to the petite girls out there. You know, even if you're petite, you know, petite is elite. You know, as long as you're of age, You're petite is elite. we gotta give her some respect. Fergus. All right, this man is just lustful as all hell. I feel like he's very skilled in the bedroom. So if I was a girl and I really, really wanted the dick, I would put him at fuck. Right? But he's also prone to probably cheating. He'd probably cheat on me. Right? So he's definitely not going to fuck to marry, right? So he's definitely not going there. So he's either fuck or kill. I'd probably kill him though, because he does kind of have, you know, very, I don't want to say the R word, but he does have those vibes. So yeah, I'd probably kill him. I'd probably kill him easily. I mean, not easily. He's a buff dude. He knows how to fight. He's a servant. So it'd probably take a lot for me to kill him. Right? But yeah, he's dying. All right. Fionn Cumhale. Based on his name, he would definitely make me come a lot. But where is Cumhale going? I mean, let's take Salt out of it. Obviously, we've all been spooked by him before. We've all got him while trying to go for Irishigal or maybe the recent Ryoma. We've all been spooked by him. Let's try to be objective here. Let's not kill him right away. We want to kill him because we're salty. All right? We want to kill him because we're salty. But let's try to be objective here. Is he a good dude to marry? Obviously, he has decent looks, so fucking him isn't out of the question. You hate that smug face of his? Damn. I mean, I'm not a fan of his face either. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like him. Like, is he a good dude? Is he good to his wife? Is he good to his kids? Is he... Obviously, he likes his wife enough to kill D.R. Morid. Or to allow him to die. He didn't kill him personally, but he allowed him to die. Kill? I mean, I don't know. I want to kill him because I'm salty, but I think maybe Mary. I honestly, I think so. I think Mary. You guys might disagree. I'll be honest. That's a very controversial opinion, I'm sure, but yeah, let's. Very weird place to put him. I'll be honest. Yeah, let's just. You know what? Let's just fuck him. Fuck it. Like, let's just fuck him. I don't think I'd marry him, but you know, fucking him. He's not the ugliest dude, so why not? All right, Frankie. All right, this is when we bend the rules a little bit. All right, this is when we bend the rules a little bit. She's very cute, but she has a very animalistic nature to her, very innocent nature to her. So I don't really want to fuck her. I don't want to defile her. I don't think that's something I want to do. Because again, she's wholesome, right? She's hot. Don't get me wrong, especially her summer version, right? She just got a Santa version. Like, she's a good looker, but I feel like she's innocent enough that I could put her in the head pats. Are people gonna argue with that? Yeah, okay. So it seems that people have already said head pats. Yeah, I don't think I would feel comfortable fucking her, killing her. I mean, she is kind of a monster, so maybe, but I wouldn't marry her. I mean, let's be honest. If her summer version rolled up and she wanted to fuck, let's be honest for a second, but under most circumstances, I'd just keep her in head pet. I don't know where her summer version is. It's somewhere here, but we'll get there, I guess, when we get there. Ooh, next one is a Kata no Kyokai character. I almost forgot that they're here. Next one is Asagami Fujino. Now, she's been through a lot. If you've seen Kata no Kyokai or read it or whatever, you know the story of Fujino. She's been through a lot. So, kind of like with Kiritsugu, I kind of want to kill her to put her out of her misery, but spoiler alert, Shiki spared her, so I feel like I need to spare her. So I'm not going to kill her. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't fuck her because she's been through a lot. If you know what she's been through, I don't want to impose myself onto her, even if it's consensual, just because, you know, there's a lot going on with her head that I don't want to touch, I don't want to mess with, you know? So I think, do we bend the rules again and then give her a head pats? Because I don't know if I'd marry her. You know what? Fuck it. I'll marry her, but I will put her into counseling. You know, I will try to get her into therapy because I think she needs to go through that. I think, yeah, I'd give her a hug. I definitely make her feel as comfortable as possible. So I'd marry her and then try to get her some help, some mental help. Although if she was in her crazy state, I'd kill her. Let's just be honest with that. Kotaro Fuma. That's an easy, I think, marry. He's very loyal, you know. He's a decent body. He has a hentai head, so maybe, or the hentai hair, so maybe fuck would fit him a little bit. People used to call him hentai master back in the day. So maybe fuck, but nah, marry. Wow, the marry list is really big. We're marrying a lot of characters. That's insane. A lot of characters we're marrying. Interesting. All right, so next one is Gwen. Gwen is a very interesting one as well. What are we doing to Mr. Gawain here? All the Camelot PTSD aside, are we killing this man? I feel like a lot of knights of the round I just put at Mary just because they're all, to different degrees, of course, they're all loyal. Obviously, once we get to Lancelot, that's when disloyalty comes into play. By the way, they're showing off Super Orion's NP. So yep, he is coming out soon. So there you go. So there's some Mary, there's some kills. Gawain seems like he will talk about Arturia or try to hang out with them more. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, right? Because I don't think I would kill him because he's not inherently dangerous. I'm not scared of him doing me wrong, right? I guess by default, I'd just marry him. I don't know. Yeah, Super Orion just got announced. So there you go. All right. Next one. I'll be honest, I don't know where to put him. He only showed up in like one Singularity and Epic of Remnant, right? Geronimo. And he was very brief in Salem. Very, very brief. He seems like an okay dude. So I'll probably lean towards Mary. Otherwise, there's not really much going on with him. There's not much going on with him. I wouldn't kill him. He's not necessarily dangerous. He's not ugly per se, but I don't know if I'd fuck him. He appears quite a lot at interludes. Does he really? Oh, I need to read more interludes. I feel like I've read a lot though. Maybe I'm just forgetting his role. Head pat. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I feel like when I don't know what to do with them and they don't exactly fit the head pat category, I just marry them. Because he's not a bad person. At least I don't think he is. All right, Gilgamesh. All right, we put Caster Gil at Mary. But again, we got to be objective here. Caster Gil is a lot more mellowed out compared to Archer Gil. Archer Gil is a bit more, unpredictable, let's just say. So what are we doing with the King of Heroes? What are we doing with the King of Heroes? Are we still marrying him? Because they're still technically the same person. He's just a bit more, again, unpredictable. Fuck, yeah. You know what? That's a good place to put him. If it was like Stay Night Gilgamesh, right? If it was like him after 10 years being in Earth and him after getting drowned in the mud, the Grail mud. If it was that Gilgamesh, I'd probably kill him. But, I'd fuck the man. I'm just saying. If I was a girl, of course, I was into guys. Or if I was into guys in general, for sure. I mean, he has one of the best bodies in terms of guys in Fate. He has abs. I could literally grate cheese, pecorino romano on his abs easily. Carnival Phantasm Gil. He's a funny dude there, but I'd probably still lean towards marry or fuck there. All right. This one is okay. We're killing him, right? No one's really gonna argue, right? I don't think anyone's gonna argue. We're killing this man. Yeah, he's Chatter Ryan. Okay, so with Gil's abs, we could grate cheese on that, right? I just said we could grate cheese on his abs and make really fine grated cheese. With Chatter Orion, not only are we grating the cheese, we're also melting it. That man's body is just too much. It's too much. All right. Ooh, next one's Gorgon. Okay, so Medusa is somebody else. So we're not going to put Medusa and Gorgon on the same tier. So Gorgon... Who's into giants? That's not a sarcastic question or a rhetorical question. I'm asking a genuine question. Like who wants to fuck a giant serpentine woman? I don't think serpentine's the right word, but a serpent like woman. I mean, she's not ugly, right? She's not ugly. She is kind of dangerous, though. Again, I put Burn, Cleo, and a lot of characters here because I mean, Cleo's not really dangerous, but she has her own man. That's why I put her there. But honestly, sorry, Gorgon. Don't worry, Medusa. I'll do Medusa right. But Gorgon, I think she's a bit too dangerous. She's probably getting killed. I'll be honest, she's probably getting killed. At least Medusa has like the eye, patch, not the eye patch, but like the mask to cover her eyes. I mean, Gorgon does in her first ascension as well, but still. Who's not into giants is the real question. Listen. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, you know what? Maybe Gorgon would be at the fuck category. Maybe. Because she is dangerous, but outside of Babylonia, she's actually okay. At least in interludes and other events and whatnot. She's mellowed out. She's not as crazy and power hungry as she is in Babylonia. Obviously, Babylonia, she was sort of influenced by Tiamat and the Grail and all that other stuff going on. But yeah, I think Gorgon, I think fucking her is actually okay. I think that's fine. Gray is kind of in a gray area, right? No pun intended, because she's kind of like Frankie in the sense that they're both very innocent, and I don't want to ruin that innocence by fucking her, right? At the same time, I don't want to kill her. I don't want to kill Gray. So I kind of want to put her at the head pats. I don't think people would be opposed to that. Head pat or Mary, right? Mary, I guess I wouldn't. Yeah, probably Mary. Because she's innocent like Frankie, but she's not like animalistic like her, so, or childlike. She's definitely not childlike at all. So yeah, Mary. I mean, a lot of you guys said head pats, but I think you guys wouldn't disagree with Mary either. I think both cases, you could make an argument for. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not. Okay, next one's really funny. What are we doing with this little man right here? He is in a kid's body, but head pats doesn't really fit his demeanor per se. I know I said head pats are for kids and animals and whatnot. He is a kid, right? But for all intents and purposes, he's otherwise an adult. I'm not fucking him because, again, he is in a kid's body. I wouldn't marry him either because I wouldn't be able to deal with him roasting me on a day-to-day basis. I wouldn't give him head pats because I feel like he'd still roast me. And he doesn't act like a kid at all. So he's gonna be one of the few kids or one of the only kids that's getting straight killed here. He's getting straight killed. Wait, they're not releasing Europa? Are you serious? I didn't really notice that. So they're gonna release her in part 2? That's interesting. Huh. Part 2 is supposed to be just Achilles, so I guess they're gonna release 2 non-limited riders for the part 2 banner. By the way, we're talking about Atlantis right now. If you want to watch the stream, it's in the link in the description. But interesting. Okay, I did not expect that. Hector is interesting. I don't think they're gonna wait till Olympus. That's a bit too long from now, or too far from now to do that. I think that's a bit much. Wait, let me go. The stream's kind of lagging for some reason. Yeah, I guess we don't know at the moment. All right, next one's Hector. We're killing Hector. I mean, Achilles would kill Hector. Yeah, Hector's kind of like nothing against the man, especially since he just got an animation update and I think a buff for this Lostbelt, and he's going to be very prominent in this Lostbelt. I'm sure he's going to have a very good character development moment. But as of this, point in time, I think killing him is okay. Out of context, that doesn't sound right. But killing anyone is not okay under most circumstances. But yeah, there you go. He's dying. Helena! Oh, God. Helena is, believe it or not, an adult. She's one of the most petite servants in the game, but Helena is an adult. We're gonna put both Helenas in the same tier since they kind of have the same personality and obviously the same body. So I don't know. I think I want to marry her. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna see what you guys think. If Helena is somebody you would marry, or maybe you do some lewd things, sir. I'm not sure what you guys are into, but I feel like she's good enough to at least marry. Yeah, she has like a grandma kind of vibe to her. You like giant girls? Okay. Well, we know where you're gonna put Helena at. So I think Helena, yeah. I think Mary is a solid choice. I think, obviously, again, she's in a very petite body, so some may argue head pats, but she is an adult. It's not, it's not ambiguous. She is an adult. So I don't want to disrespect her by putting her at head pats. Hercules. Holy shit, Hercules. This is going to be fun. All right, Hercules. Definitely don't want to get dicked down by Hercules. You just kill me. Dick will enter my ass and come out of my mouth. Or vice versa, depending on what he wants. Because obviously I won't have a choice in the matter, because this man is a complete monster. I mean, historically speaking, granted, he was sort of manipulated into doing it, right? He did kill his wife and kids in actual history. So I don't know if I trust him as far as marrying, but obviously, again, the circumstances were out of his control. So yeah, Mary is probably fine. He'd protect our kids if we adopted some kids, per se. Sorry, but kill Herc? Really? Okay. Well, I don't know. I think Mary is fine. I was kind of going to say kill because, I mean, if I kill him, he's just going to come back. He has 8 more lives after that. Yeah, Mary, at least we'll be safe. He could be like a bodyguard, He could be like a bodyguard. Hijikata. All right. I was just going to put him straight to kill, but I'll let you guys have the reins. If you guys have been in my channel for at least a year, you guys know I fucking despise this man with the passion of 1,000 suns. But again, I have to be somewhat objective here. What are we going to do with Hijikata? I'll give you guys the choice. Of course, I will give my opinion, and then we'll come into a conclusion together, right? That's usually what we do around here. It's a democratic system for the most part. Okay, we see some kills. I hope you guys aren't just saying that just because I want to kill him. But yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards that. But if you guys want, if only personality, then I will marry him. Really? Yeah, I don't know about that. His personality is kind of like at least to me. Boring as fuck. Kill him. All right. I'm sorry, Hijikata. Not really. I'm not sorry. You're dying. You are dead. All right. You know what? We're going to do something special for him. We're going to add a new row. Okay, wait. I meant to make this red. We're going to do something special for the man Hijikata. So, he's not only going to die. We're not going to kill him. I'm going to use a big word here. You guys Google this if you want. We're going to eviscerate him. I think this is how to spell it. Okay, we can't put that there. So, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to put eviscerate with an E at the bottom. So, he's getting eviscerated. Again, Google that if you don't know what that means. But he's going to have his own tier. So, he's getting eviscerated because fuck that man. There you go. Yeah, he has his own little tier going on. So, my Hijikata fans, be happy at least that he has his own tier. So, at least I'm showing him some level of respect, right? All right. Hokusai or Katsushika Oe. This is an easy marry for me. Don't even argue with me. If you try to argue, then I will ban you from my channel. That's a lie. I'm just kidding. Unless you're being uncivil and very disrespectful, then I will. But, easy marry. Easy marry. Easy marry. Okay. Sherlock Holmes. Ooh, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. I feel like Mary fits the most. check out all the theories about him being a bad guy, because that's like a undergoing theory right now in the Fate community, that he's sort of sus. Yeah, Lostbelt's tonight. All right, well, this stream is gonna be long as fuck. The answer is indeed elementary. Of course, we gotta put him in the head pats with all the other elementary schoolers. All right, I'm kidding. I think Mary is probably the safest. Kill Holmes, he's sketchy. He's kind of sus, not gonna lie, he's kind of sus, but we can't kill somebody without, evidence, without evidence, without, it's a fair trial around these parts, it's a fair trial. You might be sus, but you can't kill somebody, pass judgment on somebody just because they're sus. This isn't Among Us where you just kill people because you find them sus. You need evidence. We need to actually see him, do something dirty. But as of right now, I think I'd marry him. He'd protect me. He's smart. He's a smart dude. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. A son of 100 faces. Oh God. I think I'm killing them. I don't know if I'd fuck them because that's 100 motherfuckers, and they're almost all of them are men. Some of them are female. In fact, I think one of them is actually a little kid. So I'm gonna do what Iskandar did to them, and I think I'll just kill them. Worst Hassan kill. Damn. Okay, damn, Fantasprite. You are a savage. Ibaraki. So Ibaraki, unlike her friend Shuten, is an actual kid. So I'm going to give her head pats. In fact, we're going to put an extra caveat here and put, what she likes. She likes candy, right? Head pats and candy. So she's going to get head pats and candy all day, every day. Some people may want to kill her, but I think she's as long as you give her candy, she's fine. She doesn't really, she might threaten you, but it's hard for her to be intimidating. It's hard for her to be intimidating, to be honest. Ooh, next one is Ilya, and keep in mind this is Prisma Ilya, normal Ilya, and once we get to Sitanai, it's technically an adult, technically of age. So when we get to her, we will deal with her as we will. But this is Prisma Ilya. And for those of you guys who have watched it or have read it, she is an elementary schooler. So she is a kid. So I'm going to give her the head pats and the candy, right? What sucks is that I'll have to wait for just Super Ryan's holiday. And that's just, honestly, no, you have to though. If, well, wait, he is alone, right? Can you guys confirm that they're doing it different in NA? They're doing it different in NA where Super Ryan is not with Europa, apparently. I didn't really necessarily watch the stream, even though I had it playing on the side. But you guys were telling me that Super Ryan was going to be alone. So I guess technically you could roll for him right away, which is good for all my Super Ryan fans out there that are a bit impatient. Which, yeah, why not? Head pat if she was normal Ilya, then kill, but Prisma's head pat. Damn, normal Ilya is getting killed. Wait, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, next one is Irie, Ilya's mother, of course. So we killed Kiritsugu because we need to put him out of his misery. What are we doing to Irie, actually? What are we doing to her? Fuck, no doubt. Damn, we're straight up fucking somebody's wife, yo. Okay, here's the thing. It's not gonna be fair to the other wives and I guess by extension husbandos that I put in the kill category, like Burn and Cleo. But we're gonna make a change then. We're gonna make a change because it seems like a lot of people had a problem earlier with them being in the kill category. So if I put Irie in the fuck category, then we got to move all the other married individuals as well accordingly. So if we put Irie in, because I'm not gonna marry her because she's already married. Fuck, who cares? Okay, well, I guess Irie, Well, I'm killing your husband, so your husband's not gonna be around to kill me. Make a couple one. That's a good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can because I do have a head pats category and I did eviscerate Hijikata. I don't know. I think we should just keep it minimal. We shouldn't overcrowd the tiers because then it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna start making more and more tiers. I think we should just stop at the tiers we have. So let's just take morals out of this for the most part, not like all the morals, because then we would move the kids around, which we're not gonna do that. All right, so Irie's getting fucked. That's so messed up. Kitsusuke's getting killed, so you won't see that. So Burn, I wouldn't marry you because I'm scared, but I guess fucking is okay. Though I'm running as far as I can. And then Cleopatra, same kind of deal. I'd fuck you then. Yeah, is that fine? I wouldn't marry them just because they have their own men. But of course I wouldn't fuck them in normal circumstances either, but this is just a tier list of fictional characters, so I guess that's fine. Yo, shout out to Cleopatra's Egg if you've seen Red Notice on Netflix starring The Rock, or WWE Raw last week, or Survivor Series. That shit was weird. Next one's Ishtar. Both Ishtar's Rider and normal Ishtar, not counting Space Ishtar yet. Okay, interesting. What are we doing with the Ishtar faces? I'm gonna put them both in the same tier just because they're kind of like the same personality wise. Space Ishtar's a little bit different. Oh, we're getting 15 quartz. That's lit. 15 quartz. That's half a 10 shot, half a multi. That sounds lit nasty. We're killing Ishtar. I don't think we're gonna do that. You're probably in the minority of that. Obviously, if Gil was next to me, which I mean, I'm wearing Gilgamesh merch right now, but if he was physically next to me, I'd kill her. Kill them all? Well, based on your name, give me Enkidu. I could tell you're a bit biased. Oh, there's only one right answer. Is there really? Is there really? Oh man. So far we got a lot of we got kills though. Marry and fuck. Well, Mary, you kind of get the fuck with it though. The fuck kind of comes with it. Should I get cooking with Emiya, by the way? The today's menu for Emiya family. I'm not sure if I should get it because it's 30% off. So it's kind of tempting. But anyway, yeah, what I wouldn't marry Ishtar because she's kind of a gold digger. So she wouldn't be satisfied with my fun. So I feel like she'll seek wealth elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? But of course, in terms of body, I mean, you know, you can't really argue there. So I think fuck is fine. Some may say marry, but you know, obviously we're marrying Erishka, but she's not nearly as much of a gold digger, right? So I think marry is fine, or fuck is fine for Ishtar. I mean, all the men she has been with has had horrible luck. That's true. That's true. But I feel like since she's a Rin face, she's in the body of Rin. I think that will be nullified a little bit, right? I think it'll be fine. I at least I hope so. Ooh, next one's Iskandar. Iskandar. I might have some controversial opinions in the chat about this because I want to say I'd marry him because we could play video games together. He seems like a fun dude, a big bro type character, you know, a good mentor. He would inspire me when I'm feeling down, just give the most lit speeches. I mean, yeah, I saw the Nobu shirt. I really want that, but that's only in New York, unfortunately. So, I mean, I could probably find it online for like $1 million. Yeah, I would marry this man, I guess. This Iskandar, best bro. I don't think too many people could argue. I think Mary's fine. Ivan the Terrible. Oh God. Oh God, Ivan the Terrible. Not fucking him, that's for sure. I don't think I'd marry him either. I think he's getting killed. I think Ivan's getting killed. Holy shit, we didn't even dent this tier list. Holy shit. I think, yeah, Ivan, I think he's getting killed. I'm sorry. I think he's getting killed. I would not marry this the man or the mammoth. It's very big, very dangerous. But he reads bedtime stories. I don't need him to read me bedtime stories. If I wanted somebody to read me bedtime stories, I would ask like Helena or Boudica or something. I wouldn't ask him. I wouldn't do that. Head pat, he is kind of an animal. He's less an animal and more so a monster, right? I'm killing him. He doesn't. No, fuck that. All right, next one, Okada, Izo Okada. He's very hot, especially with his recent costume. He's very hot. He gives that Chad energy. I don't think I'd marry him. He's kind of crazy. He's on the crazier side, so I think fuck is fine. Some people might say kill because he is sort of dangerous, but as long as you don't cross him, he could be a cool bro character. I don't know if I'd marry him though. He's kind of weird. He's kind of weird. That's like my excuse. He's weird. Okay, so I think their stream is over. Did they say when Lostbelt 5 is coming out? Can somebody confirm when it's coming out? I assume it's coming out later, right? It's coming out later. Let me say bye to the chat, even though I didn't even necessarily watch it. Keep Ryoma out of his sight first. Oh, that's true. He's a bit obsessed with him. They have a little rivalry going on. It's a one-sided rivalry, though. It's today. Okay. Today at 8? Or today, like how many hours? I say 8 as if you live in the same time zone as me, but I don't know if you do. Because in an hour is supposed to be the login period. So are we getting it right on the login period? I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of maintenance, though. 12/1/21. Okay, and here that's... If that's PST... Wait, 12/21... Oh wait, 2001. I don't know why I read it differently. Okay, so it should be at midnight. So 5 hours from now. Holy fuck. Okay. Goddamn. 12. Like God damn. Okay, whatever. You're from US or Canada? US. PST time though. PST. John Lily, easy. John Lily's easy. Jalter. Ooh, Jalter. She's the queen of Sundares. Shoo. Are we marrying her or are we just gonna fuck her? Because killing, she is kind of dangerous, but she's just assumed. She's not necessarily like dangerous, right? She's just rough around the edges. It's probably fuck. Yeah? Would you marry her? I don't know if I would. Yeah, I don't know if I would. Normal John. Oh, okay, wait. I'm not head patting her. I mean, I'm doing more than just that. Whoa, I didn't mean to put you there. Not yet. So, both normal Johns are probably married. And then we're just fucking Jalter. I don't know if I'd marry her. I don't know if I want to deal with that attitude of hers. Right? Okay, so the thing about the next person is there's two personalities in one. The other one is extremely dangerous. So, I think I'm straight killing him. I'm not marrying because I'm scared. I'm very scared. But Soons are amazing. Depends on your taste, my guy. But Jalter, as it stands, I'm just gonna chill. Just gonna chill. One night stand kind of deal. Maybe fuck buddies, but that's about it. Listen, Archer, I wouldn't kill her. I wouldn't kill Big Sis John. Right? I wouldn't kill her. And like body-wise, obviously she's getting fucked. Personality-wise, she is a bit more of the big sister type character. But I mean, we put Iskandar in Mary, even though he's like the big bro type character. So I mean, it's only fair that we put the big sis in there as well. It would be kind of weird to like separate them. Okay, and then this Jalter, same kind of deal. Their personalities are pretty much identical. Jin K. Ooh, Jin K. Where is Jin K going? I feel like not too many people talk about her. She had a role in obviously the recent Lostbelt 3 for NA. A pretty decent role as well. But I don't see too many people talking about her. And I'll be honest, I don't really think about her that much either. She's like one of those characters that's just like, oh, she exists. I don't have anything against her per se. But yeah, it's between fuck or marry. I think probably marry. She's not ugly or anything, right? But I don't really know what she's packing under her robe, so probably just marry and then be good. All right, next one's Kama. I think Kama, it's probably a very easy one, right? I mean, if we're giving in to our lustful desires, that's an easy one. Will you argue with me? Maybe some of you guys might argue kill, maybe even marry. Actually, you know what? Based on her summer version, which again, for all intents and purposes, they're pretty much the same person, pretty much the same character, just wearing different clothes. Based on her summer version, she has no idea how to handle wholesome love. Like she wants us to give in into lust and our desires, our primal instincts. That's what she wants us to do. But if we just give her wholesome, you know, not necessarily lustful form of love, she sort of breaks down, right? She breaks down and becomes really cute, actually, in a weird way. So if we marry her, right? If we marry her and treat her very, I guess, in such a wholesome way, right? Like hugs, holding hands, you know, nothing necessarily sexual, just like normal couple shit. I feel like she'll break down, and then yeah, I think marrying her might be the wave. Although you might argue we might just give her head pats and candy as a kid. She could transform into a kid, so she could kind of fit into 3 different categories at once in a weird way. Because obviously, a lot of us want to fuck her because, I mean, look at her. Marry because of what I just said. I think that'll break down her character and her defenses, and then she'll be a lot easier to manage, I guess you could say. And then head pats and candy because, you know, she could transform into a kid. And then that is kind of wholesome as well, giving her head pats. So I think, yeah, I think right now I'll keep her at marry, but head pats definitely fits a little bit too. Like she fits everything. You could argue kill as well because she is a beast of humanity. So she is kind of dangerous in that sense. She could literally be in every tier. That's so funny. Except for eviscerate. That's only for Hijikata. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're done there. Karna is an easy marry. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna argue that. Karna's easy. Kiara, obviously she's dangerous, so part of me wants to kill her, but again, my male instinct says otherwise. I think I'd keep her around at least for one night, and then after that, assuming I'm still sane, I'm running away. Assuming I'm still sane or physically capable of doing it, I'm definitely running for the hills and not looking back. Kid Gil, I mean, he's a kid. Nothing else really to say. Hassan. First Hassan at that. So far the Hassans have been instant killed. So far, I think, except for Serenity, we haven't gotten to Serenity yet. But first Hassan is interesting. I am indeed too small for Heaven's Hole. I am indeed too small. I probably wouldn't be able to satisfy her, to be honest. But Hassan, what are we doing to him? Hassan is... What are we doing to this man? Because we're not fucking him because there's like... I feel like he'd behead us if we try anything like that. Trying to kill death sounds like a really bad idea. To give him head pats. He doesn't want head pats. He just wants head. And not the sexual kind of head. So yeah, I guess by default he's getting married. What if Kiara trick you and you get her preggo? Are you fine? Are you finna be a deadbeat? Listen. Sometimes in life you just gotta make the hard decisions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I'm marrying. I mean, imagine that, yo. I'm married with death. Like, that sounds super edgy. That's some Hot Topic t-shirt level shit. Like, imagine a black t-shirt and like red or white text that says "I'm married with death," and it has like a skull on it. I feel like that. Yeah, that's like super edgy and low key badass to say that. So there you go. King Protea. King Protea is very. She's obviously extremely large. Arguably the largest servant. Not even arguably, she is the largest servant. But she is very innocent, personality-wise. So I think head pats and candy sort of fit her. That's a lot of candy, though. And I feel like I need not only a ladder, but a jetpack to give her head pats. But I think head pats is kind of fine. I think nobody could really argue that. Kentucky. Okay, Kentucky's an easy marry. He's just he's another bro character that we just have to keep with us. All right, next one's Kiyohime. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Despite the way she looks, Kiyohime, I think, if I remember correctly, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, she is 12 years old. That's right. She is 12 years old. And she's also crazy. So I'm leaning towards kill because she's crazy. Or head pats because she's a kid. Like, there's no debate about it. I know the way she looks in their summer version says otherwise. I understand. But she's 12. I don't care how she looks. So do we technically have to give her a head pats, or do we just kill her because she's dangerous? I know a lot of people would love to just put her. Yeah, she's technically a kid. She's technically a kid. So I don't know. She wants to fuck, so do it. Even if they want to, it's still, morally speaking, something we probably should not do, right? You guys tell me. You guys tell me. I think she'll actually appreciate the head pats, honestly. I think she will. I think she honestly will. And again, I know a lot of people want to do things to her, but she doesn't look 12. So yeah, she doesn't. I agree with you. She doesn't, but she is. And I'm not trying to catch these hands right now. I'm not trying to catch these handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't doing that. All right. Ooh, next one. Nice one. Is a nice one. Kojiro. The legend himself. Regend. Some people would even say Regend. Kojiro. Golly, okay. Probably Mary, right? He's very skilled with the sword. So he's kind of dangerous. But that's a lot of servants. Just close your eyes? I mean, she's not ugly, so I don't necessarily have to close my eyes, but still, it's still not necessarily right. It's not necessarily the right thing to do. Okay, wait. Let me just look something up. Excuse me. But yeah, so where is Kojiro going? I'm just Googling something right now. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I think I'm leaning probably towards Mary. He's one of those characters that I think he'll be loyal. Plus he could protect me. So I wouldn't be opposed. So yeah, I think probably Mary. It's like an easy Mary right there. He also has long hair, so it's like, if I really squint my eyes, he could look like a female. So, you know, there's that, I guess. He just shouldn't open his mouth, I guess. I don't know. Unless he's giving me head. Imagine making a tier list during the 10th anniversary with 2,000 servants. That sounds like hell on earth. That sounds like hell on earth, to be honest. But, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, 10th anniversary. Yeah, we're probably... How many servants do we have right now, actually? How many servants do we have? Okay, Arturia Altar. Body-wise, probably fuck. Let's try to speed run the Arturias. Same thing with ruler Arturia. I don't think too many people will oppose that. Maybe even marry ruler Arturia, to be honest, but I'll keep her there for now. Lancelot, normal saber Lancelot, not berserker Lancelot. But no, Sam is, unless you're talking about Ashia Doman, who goes by that name in Epic Remnant, but he's not up yet. He's somewhere down here. I think we're like 40% done. We're killing Lancelot. I mean, he is kind of a adulterer. He's into married people, so yeah, I'd probably kill Lancelot. Sorry, Lancelot. I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of you gameplay wise, and character wise you're okay, but still. Marry Lancer Arturia. Alright, you know what? I'd fuck Alter, but then marry probably the normal one. Why not? Lan Ling. It's a beautiful man. Very wholesome, so I'll do marry. Leonidas. Oh, Leonidas, I mean, that's probably easy marry, right? I mean, if you didn't know, the Spartans, a fun fact, I think they used to engage in sexual acts to keep morale up. So he must be very skilled in the bedroom. Ever watched the Speed Racer movie? It's an amazing adaptation. I actually haven't, no. So yeah, I'd put Leonidas at Mary. Passionlip is kind of like King Protea in the sense that she's very innocent despite her body. I know a lot of people want a titty fucker. But I think I don't know. Should we put her fuck Passionlip? A lot of people are into big ass titties. Hers are a bit too big though, for my taste. So I really have no say on this outside of head pats. But if you guys really want to, I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly would not be. Candy? Okay. Yeah, I thought so. I honestly thought so. Wait, give me a sec. Just looking stuff up right now. Okay. Painter in white. Yo. You know how much quote unquote paint I will need? That will be a very painful experience. Especially with how big her titties are. You know what I'm saying? Li Shuen. Oh god. I mean, he could fist me. Not that I want that, but if you're into getting fisted, then I'm sure he'll be more than glad to do that. Where would I put Li Shuen? Honestly, I don't know. Where is Li Shuen going? Data Lost? Yeah, we'll get to Data Lost when we get there. But Li Shuen, the homie Li Shuen. I don't know where to put him. He's a skilled fighter, so he could protect me. I guess Mary? Again, Mary has a lot of characters that I really wouldn't. But thinking about them as like a guardian type bro character, I guess Li Shuen kind of fits. Maybe. Bathory. So we got the other Bathories here. We're uniting them. Why would you want to kill Arjuna? I don't know. He's kind of an edgelord and obsessed with Karna. I feel like I would be scared to marry him, to be honest. I feel like I would wake up in the middle of the night and I'd just see him like rocking back and forth at the edge of the bed, sweating. And Loki has a boner talking to himself and whispering Karna, right? I don't know. He's not a bad looker, so fucking him isn't out of the question. It's just I don't know. He is one of the most respectful and faithful. So I guess he is. I don't have him, so I don't really know his lines. I have Arjuna Alter, but obviously they're different, very different. But normal Arjuna, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if enough people want me to move him, I'll move him. But okay, so Haitian Lobo, easy head pats. Easy head pats right there. Literally, you should be more scared of Gil than him. I don't know about that. Gil, yeah, if I say the wrong thing, he will slap my ass, right? He'll definitely slap me. But I think if if I'm respectful enough to him without being a kiss ass, he will be a very faithful husbando. I mean, we see the way he treats his people, his citizens of Uruk. So I feel like if I'm just good, if I'm a good boy, he will treat me as such, you know? Okay, Lubu, I think that's an easy kill. Sorry, Lubu. Not really feeling you. At least sexually. How do you pat Haitian? Ask him to lean forward and then head pat him? I don't know. Yeah, Gilgamesh doesn't bite. He's good. You have him in the chat, so you can ask him yourself. Saint Martha. Saint Martha. Very similar to Tifa from Final Fantasy VII in terms of fight style and body-wise as well. So she's definitely either fuck or marry. Now it just depends on which one we would lean forward with more. Lean towards to. I feel like Martha is like either marry or fuck. I mean, I'm really not opposed to either one. Both of them are solid choices. This list is like getting absurd with the marry, but yeah. Probably marry, right? I mean, marry. Yeah, Mary's cool. You are not a good man. I mean, I said this earlier. If it was Stay Night Gil, yeah, he's getting killed. But this is FGO. We're talking strictly FGO. I mean, it's the same person, but he was influenced by, you know, the Holy Grail and like the modern era. So he was a bit more evil, I guess, in Stay Night. But for all intents and purposes, he's good. He's fine. Next one is Mashu. I think we're not even debating this. Like, we're not debating it. Sorry for my few Mashu haters out there. I know you exist. We're not doing that. Achilles and Europa banner too. That's what it looks like. It looks like Super Orion is going to be by himself for some reason. Maybe so people could just roll for him right away. They're trying to get that money right now. Right now, they're trying to get it as soon as possible. Martha's just going to punch Word of the Lord into you. I mean, yeah, maybe, potentially. But I think she's good enough to marry still. All right, Matahari. Matahari. I mean, that's either fuck or marry. Again, with a lot of these characters, they just go towards marry just because of their personality. Obviously, body-wise, fuck kind of fits a little bit, right? But Mary's this is based on Salem. She's very she could be wholesome if she felt like it. So Mary's fine with me. Are you gonna fight Super Orion in round 3? Am I gonna fight him, or are you asking if I'm gonna roll for him? I don't think I'm gonna roll for him because I'm scared, and Yang is more of my jam, right? Both these batteries, even though they're robots, I'm still giving them the head pats. Still doing that. Meb. I'm not marrying Meb because she's promiscuous and I feel like she'll cheat on me, but I mean, it's an easy fuck. Easy fuck, right? It's easy. No one's gonna say otherwise. No one can. Unless you're not into her, which I could kind of understand, but still. Kill Meb. Fuck Meb, then kill. Resummon, repeat. Damn. I guess so. Yo, by the way, are people able to get that Nobu shirt? I saw somebody said that they got it online. I'm like, wait, where is it online? She called Ushi ugly. Did she now? Oh shit, we might have to change our decision. No, we're trying to be objective here. Even if she said that, it's all good. So Medea Lily, easy head pats and candy. Medea herself, easy marry. Like, if we're gonna try to speedrun those. Anna or Medusa Lily, easy head pats and candy. I mean, shit. Medusa herself, I mean, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Link is on Aniplex Facebook. Is it now? Okay, let me look that shit up. Mate. It's on right stuff. Okay. So forgive me. I'm about to possibly order a shirt. Hopefully it's still there. I'm a little bit late to the game. But the next one is, you guys can talk. Melt Lilith. Oh God, Melt Lilith. What are we doing with Melt? What are we doing with Melt? Is Melt Melt is Mary? I assume so, but I just wanted to make sure. Mephistopheles, he's getting killed, right? I mean, is anyone really gonna argue? Is anyone gonna argue with that? I wish somebody could send me a link to the thing, because I really can't find it. I'm at right stuff right now and I still can't find it. Could somebody give me a link if that's possible? I don't know if, like, I think mods could send links, but I don't know if non-mods can. So forgive me if your message doesn't pop up. Yeah, because I can't find it right now. So Mephisto's getting killed. He's sort of dangerous and crazy. He's getting killed. Merlin. Oh God. Oh, people who are salty about not getting Merlin probably want to kill him. He's probably very skilled in the bedroom, by the way. So maybe fucking is in question. I don't know if I'd marry him though. That's kind of a slippery slope to deal with him. We're killing Merlin. Are you sure about that? Are we actually killing the homie Merlin? Kill Damn, Merlin. Damn. I'm sorry, Merlin. I guess you're getting killed. Foe's gonna be really happy about that. Damn, Merlin. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. Sent link. Okay, let me go click this link. Thank you for the link. Where did it open? Oh, it opened here. Oh, it is there. Okay. Thank you for sending the link, by the way. I'm gonna order, I guess that. Sorry I'm making purchases right now. It's just I gotta do it before the shit runs out. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. I'm gonna get a large. I would get an XL because I think it's Japanese sizes. Alright, I think I'm good. I wonder how come I couldn't see it earlier when I was like checking it out. Yeah, Baron's laughing with foe. I hope I'm not accidentally sharing my purchase right now and you guys are seeing my login. Alright. Hell yeah, dude. So I got both the shirts, the 4th anniversary shirt and the Nobu shirt, as well as the wall scroll because I like the art. So there we go. I'm gonna order that shit. Let me use that. And I'm just making sure I'm not accidentally sharing my payment history. Okay, so who's the next one? Let's make sure we roll along here. MHX Alter as well as MHX. So what are we doing with the MHX sisters? What are we doing with them? I mean, I know they're technically not sisters. I mean, they're not sisters at all, but still. What are we doing with them? I mean, I'm into glasses, so I wouldn't be opposed to marrying. But I don't have them, so I don't know how they are personality-wise. I think MHX is silly, but MHX Alter, I have no idea what their personality is like. So you guys need to let me know. Yeah, Hunter H. I knew you were kidding. I was like, there's no way. There's no way I'm streaming that right now. If I was, oofy, you guys saw my address. That would be definitely a poopity scoop. Whoop-de-whoop. Whoop-de-scoop-de-whoop. So yeah, okay. MHX alter. I'd probably marry her. Probably marry, and then normal MHX. I don't know. I think normal MHX, I'll probably just fuck her. I don't know if I'm too interested in marrying her. To be fair, to be honest with you guys. Nothing wrong with marrying her, but I think I'm leaning towards just a one night stand kind of deal. I don't know if that's just me. You guys can let me know if I'm being sorely mistaken. All right, so I ordered my shit. Thank God. I was scared I was about to miss it. That'd have been poopy. Okay, same thing with MHX MHXX. Actually, they kind of are sisters. Oh, are they? MHX. Okay, I see. Hey, I got my order. Thank you. Let me make sure I'm still not streaming it. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, good. Scaring the shit out of me. That's like the first time I made like a purchase on stream, so that was kind of dangerous. All right, Miyu. I mean, we gotta keep her with her friend, Ilya. So we gotta give them head pats. Chiome, is Chiome a kid, or is she just petite? You guys need to let me know. We need to clarify that because that's a very important distinction to make right there. Is Chiome a kid or just petite? She's just small? Okay. I thought so. I'm just trying to make sure. So she's been through a lot. She's a very, I was gonna say disturbed individual, but if you bring up Ibuki or Shuten or any other Oni in front of her, she'll definitely freak out and start shaking and sweating. So I gotta keep her away from them. Are you rolling today or tomorrow? I don't know if I'm rolling at all. I'll be honest, because 2 years ago I got screwed, but I guess we'll see. MHX would see our dicks and think we were savers. Oh God, I mean, shit, with how small my dick is, you just think I have a dagger. I'm the dagger class, to be honest. I think Chiome, to see if a unit is a kid or yes or no, look up if they have the child trait. That is a good point. Funny enough, I have Game Press open right here, so we can. I think they have the traits here, so I could check. Chiome. Wait, did I spell her name right? Why does she not pop up? Unless it goes by assassin of. Okay, yeah, okay, I thought so. So assassin of Paraiso. Okay, so let's go ahead and click her. See her. Does it have the traits here? Okay, she does. Did the stream crash? I think the stream crashed a little bit. If the stream crashed, I am sorry. I think we're back though. Are we back? I don't know why it crashed. I think it crashed because I don't know. Are we good? I think we're good. All right. So you guys deal with the Mordred because where we put Mordred at? Because she's kind of, you don't treat her as a girl because she'll kill us. But you don't treat her as a man either because she'll kill us. So she's a very, very dangerous servant to sort of deal with. Right? So we can't fuck her because if we do that, we're getting our asses handed to us on a golden platter. Right? Got my shirts. Nice. Archer Blades. Nice. Cop them shirts. Good thing it wasn't like the last time we ordered and write stuff. That shit was laggy as fuck. Mary? I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't marry her because I'd be too scared shitless. But if you guys say marry, I'm definitely down with it. It's just like walking on eggshells. I wouldn't want to marry somebody where I feel like anything I'll say or anything I do is gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be risky. Moriarty is an old man. He's an evil bastard. But he does have swag. But I think just based on personality, I'd kill him. Chiome's getting married. I think that's where we put her. Yeah, she's getting married. I don't know about the Mordreds, man. The Mordreds, the summer Mordred have the summer Mordred have a different personality than normal Mordred. I don't have summer Mordred at all, so I have no idea what our lines are like. So we might have to move stuff around. Next one is Mozart. He makes music, so I think he'd be fun person to have around the house. So I'd probably marry him. I mean, look wise, I probably wouldn't fuck him, but still. Summer Mordred is way more playful. Okay, I see. So we could just chill. Even though I'm not a fan of the beach, I'll be honest, so I wouldn't go to the beach with her. But you know, we would like sit by the water, but I wouldn't get in there. All right, next one. Ooh, what are we gonna do with her? If you guys are a fan of librarians, you guys might straight want to fuck her. If you guys have a fetish for librarians. But Murasaki, I don't know. Murasaki, fuck with the capital letters. Yeah. Maybe. Mary. It's always between marry or fuck. Like, that's so funny how that usually is the case. Probably marry. I feel like, yeah. She could read me bedtime stories too. Musashi, easy. Either marry or fuck. I mean, it's very easy. It's one of the two. Nothing else. I'd probably marry her. I'll be honest. If I were to name one waifu that I have in Fate, it's probably her. So probably marry. Although we are definitely fucking. Let's make that clear. Napoleon. Okay, she's really into Ophelia. He's into any female that catches his eye, to be honest. But he is a daddy. He is daddy flex, yeah. So where are we putting daddy? Where's daddy going? Is daddy getting married? Is daddy getting fucked? Or is daddy getting killed? Where's daddy going? I kind of want to kill him just because I feel like he'd cheat on me, to be fair. But you guys might disagree. Is daddy getting fucked? Okay. Kill with honor. Damn. He's a cool dude. He's alright, so yeah, just fuck him. Okay. We're fucking him. So maintenance doesn't start until 22 minutes from now. Is that what? Am I right when I say that? Okay, next one are the Narrows. We're gonna put all the Narrows in the same place because I think they all roughly had the same personality. By the way, I think I'm gonna use the restroom. I've been drinking a lot of water, so I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. You guys discuss the Narrows. You guys let me know what's up. So it seems like you guys want to marry Narrow. Okay, so again, I'm gonna put them all in the same tier. So I guess yeah, it makes sense to marry Narrow Bride, right? She's already has an outfit, so that saves us a lot of money. So we're gonna put all the Narrows there because again, they all had the same personality and same body, roughly. So might as well just put them all in the same tier. Where's my boy Domon? So it's organized alphabetically, but at some point it starts not to be. So I think he might be. He's somewhere here. What the hell? Edward Teach has another one? Okay, I didn't even notice that. Why does he have two? Yeah, Ashia Domon's right here, but we're gonna go by the order that was given to us. Okay, Nezha is next. Nezha. I have Narrow Bride myself, so yeah, I definitely have seen the final art for sure. But what are we doing with Nezha? Nezha, of course, she has I guess a speech impediment. I wouldn't call it that. She just sort of talks in a weird way. I don't know if that's going to impact anything here. I'm just, pointing it out for the sake of pointing it out. Marry or fuck? Okay. Yeah. I think she's loyal, so I think marrying her is actually a safe bet. What's up, Simba? We're just doing a tier list of a kill. Well, okay, Hijikata's eviscerate, so he's the only one there. It's kill, fuck, marry, and then head pats and candy. So So Nezha, I think Nezha Mary is fine. I think it's fine. Nightingale though. Nightingale is gonna be that's gonna be a fun one. I feel like that's gonna be a fun one. Nightingale is definitely a fun one. By the way, we should be getting Santa Nightingale relatively soon. Again, it's very interesting that we're getting Lostbelt 5 before the Christmas event. Because the Christmas event came first, I believe, in JP before Lostbelt 5, which was interesting. Definitely Mary. Okay, so Nightingale's getting married. I guess, you know, good hygiene and whatnot. She's kind of obsessed with it, though. It's the problem. That could get kind of annoying, but, you know, better be safe than sorry, especially at this point in time. It's past almost 2 years already. So I think Mary probably makes sense. I think. Yeah, so this is the tier list so far. For those of you guys who just got here, or you want to see through it. You have exams coming up. Oh, good luck with that, man. Yeah, finish up your project for sure, your lab report. Well, it only makes sense to have Christmas on Christmas. You'd think, but fucking JP had Christmas like late November. And earlier this year, we had the summer event after summer. So, I mean, they were weird with it, but, you know. All right, next one. Okay, Nidacris or Nidacris. I'm going to put both of them in the same tier, even though Summer Nidacris is, like, different when she's in her first ascension, but still. So, Nidacris, yeah, I was going to say either marry or fuck. I mean, that's really easy. She's kind of similar to Rishgal in the sense that not only are they both, like, goddesses and, like, you know, big figures in the underworld, but in the sense that they try to act intimidating, but they easily get flustered, which is very cute, obviously. How many Saint Quartz and tickets do you have? I have around like 300, almost 400 quartz. If you're talking about NA, 400 around there. And like 50 tickets or something. And then in JP, I have a shit ton, like almost 700 quartz, 50 tickets, give or take. When is Orion coming out? According to what you guys said earlier, in 4 hours. So it's not for another while. After this tier list, I might take a break, go take a nap, and then I'll come back. I'm gonna stream the whole Lostbelt, by the way. Just like what I did with every other Lostbelt, I'm gonna stream it. We're gonna play through it together, and it's gonna be a fun time, hopefully. Nobunaga! So the two Nobunagas, what are we doing with that? What are we doing with the two Nobunagas? Again, very similar personalities. I kind of want to get Avenger Nobu already there. Wow, they separated all the Nobus. Holy shit. Okay. So those first 4 Nobus we'll put in the same tier. And then the last Nobu, we'll decide where she goes. Because she's like the most different out of all of them. She's the most different. LB's coming out tonight? Yes, in 4 hours approximately, according to what everyone else said. So yeah, better get ready, my guy. So Nobu, yeah, I wouldn't be too opposed to bringing her to the bedroom. She's definitely has a rock and roll body. So again, we're gonna put all of them. Maybe we will put Avenger Nobu there as well. I'm talking about the adult one, Mama Nobu. Because I don't know if I'd marry her, but I definitely, she is attractive, right? She is. So yeah, and apparently Super Orion's alone. She's not. He is not with Europa. They're deciding to separate Europa and Super Orion for some reason, which is a good thing for a lot of people that don't want to wait until Orion was alone. So there you go. Okay, so next one's nursery rhyme. Easy, head pats and candy. No questions asked. Don't even at me. Okay, the two Okidas, Okida Alter, and of course Okida herself. And Summer Okida is somewhere down here. We'll get to her when we get to her, I guess, or we can move her right now if I could find her. She should be somewhere. I feel like I already hovered through her. She's somewhere for sure. I have no idea where she is. I'm blind as a bat. Marry the Okidas? Yeah, I would say so. By the way, if you've never read Fate type red line. I think that's what it's called. You should read it. If you're a fan of Okita and a fan of Nobu or Guda Guda in general, read it, please. It's not finished yet, but so far it's like, it's A tier, damn near S tier, depending on how it goes. I really like the story. At least I do. Okay, Li Xuan, old man Li Xuan. We put normal Li Xuan at Mary, so I guess we could put him here too. Because the way I see it, even though they're not really attractive per se, they could protect us. So, yeah. Mary Okita Alter. Yeah, she's there. She's there. Artemis or normal Orion. So, Artemis is married with Orion. You know what? Since it's technically Orion, Orion is the servant. The bear is the servant. So I'll give head pats to the bear, Orion. Technically, the servant is Orion, not Artemis. So by technicality, I'll put them at head pats and candy because I'll give head pats to the bear. You feel me? Yeah, Okita versus Izo. Spoiler alert, that shit goes hard. And Izo's a savage. I mean, they're both savages. Like Okita is like surprisingly brutal. Okay, Osakabe Hime. Osakabe Hime, I mean, I'm gonna say Mary because we sort of have similar interests. He's a NEET. He likes staying indoors. I do too, to be honest. So I think we'd be perfect together in a lot of ways. I feel like Mary's fine. I feel like some people might say fuck, which it's totally understandable, but I think Mary is, you can make an argument with that. You can definitely make an argument with that. Fuck, she is a freak. I'm sure she is, but you know, if we marry her, we have her there forever. We're not necessarily forever, but if we get divorced, but still, you know what I'm saying. She probably wouldn't make a good wife, but listen, a lot of these characters would not make good husbands or wives, but I put them there for the sake, like for example, Edward Teach. I think Edward Teach is Mary. It's because we have similar interests. So like I want them to be, you know, technically just friends. Like not necessarily married, but still. They're just there for the sake of like they would be good partners. Not necessarily wife or husband, but just good partners. Roughly about 150 quartz and 11 tickets for Super Ryan. Holy shit, good luck, man. Good luck. Hopefully you get him right away. I don't know if you're just trying to get one. I would recommend just going for one. He's already good at NP1. You don't really necessarily need him NP2 or higher unless you want to show off. But yeah. Hercules is Mary, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mary next to Hokusai. So yeah, there you go. Next one is the bald man himself. TN, as I like to call him. I'd probably marry him. He's very wholesome, not wholesome. He's a very nice in Epic Remnant until he gets corrupted and evil. But I'd marry him. That's an easy marry. He hasn't really gotten much content otherwise, so it's really hard to gauge his personality outside of the Epic Remnants, but there you go. Yeah, pat his bald head. Leave a mark on that bitch. So Ozzy, easy marry. He treats his wife very well. So I assume he'd treat me very well if I married him as well. Paracelsus Hohenheim. I actually don't know what to do with Hohenheim. I'll be honest. I don't know what to make of him. He's like such a blank slate character that I don't know what to do with him. It's like one of those characters that's just like, okay, I really don't know what to make of you. I wouldn't kill him because there's really nothing wrong with him. Fucking him, It's like one of those things, this default goes to marry, but not necessarily because I want to marry him, because he just doesn't fit in anywhere else. Yeah, I guess I'll marry him, but with like an asterisk, like, I guess. Okay, Parvati. So Parvati, say what you will about Sakura faces, but she is a very motherly type character, so I think she'd be a great mom, right? I think marrying her would be the smart decision to do. So yeah. Again, say what you will about soccer faces, but Mary just makes sense. Paul Bunyan is a kid, so we can put her head pets. Penthesilea is crazy. She is crazy, so I kind of want to kill her, but you guys might say otherwise. Penthesilea is insane. If you mention Achilles or she sees Achilles in your FGO count, she's most likely going to break your phone and then break your back. So, kind of scared of her. I'm not going to lie. She's kind of scary. She looks nice. Don't get me wrong. If you've seen the Battle New York Craft Essence where she's featured in, she is definitely not that bad of a looker, but listen, okay, I'll put her at fuck because I think it's fine. I think it's fine to put her there. I wouldn't marry her though. Phantom of the Opera, I'm just killing him. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm scared of him too. Ku from Prototype. Ku Prototype. I don't like him as much as normal Ku, and I think most people would say the same thing. But would I put him at Mary? I don't know. I guess Ku, Prototype Ku could be Mary too, but it's one of those things like not much is like, you know, he seems similar to normal Ku. Similar enough. Okay, I think her name is Qin Ling Yao. I think that's her name. I have a lot of problems remembering the Chinese names for some reason, but I think that's her name, Qin Ling Yao. She's very thick, so for that reason, she's getting fucked. She's thick. She's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. You need a shrug category. That's true. That's very true. But we're already too deep into it. Qin Lang Yu. Okay, yeah. See, these Chinese names, I can't remember them. I don't know why. Like, I could remember most other servants' names. It's just the Chinese ones that really fuck me up. Quetzalcoatl. That's apparently how you actually pronounce it. Quetzalcoatl. Big sis type character. Would definitely protect you, but would definitely also wrestle you as well. She's probably a freak in bed. And she has sharp teeth, so you don't want her giving you head unless you are into that blood play stuff. So I kind of am reluctant to fuck her. I wouldn't kill her though. I really like her. So probably Mary. I think Quetzalcoatl deserves to be married. I think Mary's fine. Again, I see it from the standpoint of she will protect me. Head pat Mama Raiko. Oh God, Raiko. Holy shit. What are we doing with her? 6 minutes until maintenance begins. Okay, lit nasty. Let's do it. So what are we doing with Raiko? Both Raikos. I mean, one of them is like an officer type personality, I guess. Like a school officer type thing going on. So we're head patting Mama. I guess that makes sense. She could be with all the kids too, so we'll put her at the frontal spot. So she's taking care of all the kids and animals and kid-like characters. Yeah, okay. I guess head pat's fine. We should put, okay, you know what? We'll add another thing here. Head pats, hugs, and candy. Because, you know, giving a head pat to your mother is kind of weird, but hugging her, that's fine. That's a normal thing to do with your mother. Head pats, I guess you could do that with your mom as well, but that's kind of demeaning and a little bit disrespectful towards a mom. Let's make a female tier list about who would accept to fuck you if you asked. A lot of servants at Bond 5 would probably accept us, to be honest. Okay, Rama. Rama is really loyal to his wife. So I assume if I were to marry him, he'd be super loyal to me as well. And I don't think Sita's here. I don't think they have arcade characters here. Okay, they don't. Okay, this guy, yeah, he's getting straight head pats. I don't know what else to do with him other than that. Robin Hood, really hot guy. I don't know if I'd marry him. But he is a hot dude, so fucking him is very much a possibility. If I was into guys, of course. Romulus. Normal Romulus, Lancer. Interesting. So Romulus, what are we gonna do with you? Mr. Roma himself. Praise the sun. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna fuck you. So again, it's like the shrugging kind of thing. I guess marry. It's like the only thing that fits. Add carrots to the bottom. Now let's just keep the tier list like fairly simple. This besides Ichikata, he's getting eviscerated. Ryoma and Oreo. Oreo is not here separately. So let's go get the other Ryoma, the new Ryoma as well. So both Ryomas. I would give head pats to Oreo. Ryoma himself, he's very attractive. Not saying Oreo isn't, but I think Oreo is like cute. I don't know if I'd marry them though. That's like a three-way marriage action going on, and that's kind of weird. Granted, a lot of these choices are very weird out of context, but I would give head pats to Oreo. She'd probably bite me and ask me for a frog. And then Ryoma will facepalm like, "Oh, you're being really silly right now." But I think this is fine, right? Yo, head pats, hugs, and should we change candy into frogs? I don't know. It's a lot. Okay, D-Armored, pretty much the same personality as normal D-Armored, so we'll marry him because we have normal D-Armored there. Frankie. We put Frankie at head pats, so we'll put her right there next to her. Saber Gilded A, before he became insane, I think I'm still gonna kill him. Because as we saw in Apocrypha, he could still go back to his caster ways. So, and then Meb, of course, we wouldn't marry her, but you know, I'd be down. Get it down in the bedroom. Antonio Salieri. Oh god, this man is insane in the membrane. So where is he going? He makes good music, so having him around as a partner would be okay, I guess, as a marriage thing. I don't know if I'd fuck him. He's kind of crazy. I guess we could marry him. Again, it's one of those things, just shrug kind of thing. You'd fuck Sally. Would you fuck Salieri? Are we fucking Salieri? Are we dicking him down? Are we spreading his ass cheeks wide open and then having him play our flute? Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing with him? He's not ugly per se, I guess. In his second ascension, I believe. Alright, I guess we're fucking the man. We're fucking the man with the plan. Saber Altar. Okay, so we don't have normal Saber Altar here for some reason. But the only reason I will not marry her and I'll just fuck her is because I mean, normal Saber eats a lot too, but I feel like Saber Altar eats a lot more. And if I were to marry her, our bank account would literally be fucked. It would be compromised. So I'd rather just have like a one and done deal with her. And then that's it. Same thing with the other Saber Altars. I would not marry them. Because I do not have the money to sustain that. Hottest Arteria ever marry her. You got to think about it from a financial standpoint. When you marry somebody, you enter into a relationship with them that also requires you guys to somewhat share the same finances and sometimes bank accounts as well. She is gonna run you dry. Well, Shiro does have the money to feed all the... He also has the talent too. To cook. I don't necessarily do. I could cook a little bit. But yeah, and I'm not trying to eat fast food every day. It is cheap, but she eats a lot. She eats a lot, and it's, you know, I'm not trying to gain weight. You know, this isn't Nico Avocado's channel. This is the main character's channel. I'm not trying to eat a lot, man. And I eat a good amount, just, you know, not enough to gain a shit ton of weight. Who's going to run you dry, Kiara? Listen, we'll get to her when we get to her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Sanson. Sanson is a weird one too. He probably just married. Again, it's one of those characters where, you know, I don't know where to put him. I just marry, maybe even fuck him. I don't know. Shisho, where did we put Summer Shisho? I feel like, yeah, we put her at Mary because she'd be a good mentor. And obviously she's rocking a hot bod, so why not? Who knows, there might be a world where he summoned every version of Arteria in a single Grail War. He would die instantaneously because the amount of mana he needs to sustain all of them would be too much. Scheherazade. So we're not going to kill Scheherazade because she's going to do everything in her power to make sure she doesn't die. Because that's the type of character she has. If she's guaranteed her life, she's willing to do anything. I don't know. I guess I'd fuck her. I guess she'd be down for it, as long as I promise not to kill her, right? I feel like that's the case. Semiramis. Ooh, Semiramis is she thicker than a bowl of oatmeal too. She thicker than a bowl of oatmeal too. Dang, you blackmailing her? It's not necessarily blackmail. It's just that she will ask for that. She'll be like, "Yo, if you promise to protect me, I'll let you do anything you want with my body." She literally is that type of character. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to marry her because, yeah, it would be a headache to deal with her in a daily, constant basis. So Semiramis, yeah, I don't know if I'd marry her. Obviously, if I marry her, I would be hanging out in the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, which just sounds like the most badass home to have. But yeah, I don't know if I'd marry her per se. She kind of poisoned her husband back then. Speaking of poison, Hassan of Serenity. So assuming we could touch her body, because her body's made out of all kinds of poisons, that to the point, like, if a normal human being were to touch her, they would die a gruesome and painful death. But assuming we could touch her, where is she going? She's very wholesome. She's very wholesome and somewhat innocent as well, despite being an assassin. So part of me does want to put her at the head pat category, but she is an adult. Granted, there's some adults here, but still, we gotta make exceptions sometimes. So yeah, probably head pat. Honestly, probably head pat. Probably. Again, she's very innocent. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine with me. Yeah, I ain't trying to die, man. I ain't trying to die. So let's just assume we could touch her. William Shakespeare. Okay. This is coming from a place of malice and salt, but I hated. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure I'm gonna have some, you know, lovers of the art of writing, but I absolutely hated learning Shakespearean shit back in high school and a little bit in middle school. And I feel like to have the author as a partner would fucking suck. I would be annoyed beyond repair. So I'm not marrying him because I don't want to deal with that. I don't really want to fuck him because I feel like, imagine, okay, this is going to be a very weird thing to imagine, but just imagine for a second what his dirty talk is, how he sounds like when he's moaning. Imagine the shit he'd say. So I'm killing the man because I'm not dealing with that. I'm good. I'm good. I've read the things he's written, so I'm kind of scared to hear the things he'd actually say. All right, so Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi. He's apparently genderless, but I mean, he's clearly a guy in my eyes. So, where do we put him? Very weird one. Maintenance has indeed begun for NA. So again, in 4 hours time, we should be getting Lostbelt 5 easy. Yeah, Shakespeare would talk in Old English and I'd be like, fuck you, get out of my face. I don't want to hear this right now. I have PTSD because of English class. I'm good, and I love English. I love writing. I love doing essays. I do like a little bit of reading, but his shit was not it. So we're killing fucking Lelouch. Okay. Honestly, I don't know where to put him. So yeah, I'd probably kill him. If you've read LB3, he's not really into people learning. When you boil it down, he likes keeping his people ignorant. And obviously, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, I like him as a character, but as a person, I wouldn't fuck with him. Queen of Sheba, or Sheba for short. Sheba, would I marry her? I don't know. She's kind of a gold digger. Would I kill her? Probably not. So fucking is probably the easy answer. She's good friends with Ishtar as well, so they will fit right next to each other. So I'll just put them right next to each other right then. Yeah, he might be annoying to deal with as well. Shiki, Ryogi Shiki. So we're gonna separate both Ryogi Shiki and of course Saber Shiki as well, Void Shiki, because they are very different personality wise. Look wise, they are pretty much the same, but personality very different. I don't even know her real name, so don't marry. Oh damn, that's true. How could you marry somebody whose name you do not know? So, what are we doing with Miss Ryogi Shiki? Shiki Ryogi, the main character, the main heroine of the Karano Kyokai series. Assassin's head pat, Saber Mary. Really? I wouldn't call her innocent to head pat. She doesn't really have that vibe to her. She is kind of a murderer though. So do we just kill her? I feel like that's too controversial to make. I think marrying probably Saber Shiki makes sense because her personality just asks to get married, right? Whereas normal Shiki is kind of weird. I don't know where to put her. I would give her ice cream, I guess. Maybe that's why you said put her at head pats, because, you know, I just freaking, yeah, I guess so. I guess she's there. Again, this tier is just a very weird tier. Very weird one. All right, Shuten. I mean, she's not a kid, by the way, so she's not getting head pats. I mean, I would give her head pats if she asked, but she's not a kid. I think Shuten is an easy, I would not marry, but 100% would get it down in the bedroom. That's an easy one. If you disagree, then you need help. To be honest, you need help if you disagree. As for Siegfried, and then we're gonna get to Sieg, which is everyone's favorite character. Siegfried, I would marry because you know, he's loyal. He'd protect me. Again, with a lot of these characters, same reasoning. Sieg, I know a lot of you guys would say kill. I understand. You find him boring, yada yada yada. I get it. But he's a fucking dragon. He could transform into a dragon. I would marry him so I could ride a fucking dragon. Not sexually, of course. That's weird. That's bestiality to the 10th degree. But who wouldn't ride a fucking dragon? Come on. Come on. Take your hate for Apocrypha out of it. And just imagine having a dragon. Like, yo, I need to go to fucking... I kind of want to go to Japan, but I can't exactly fly there because of, you know, airports are closed because of COVID. He'll be like, say no more. And then he'll transform into a dragon and you could just ride on his back. That shit would be lit. That shit would be lit. Okay, it seems like we have a couple of Sieg fans in there, so I hope you're satisfied with my decision. As for Sigurd, as for Kaiba himself, Kaiba, I mean, he's a good-looking man. I mean, let's be honest. He's a Chad. He's daddy, dude. He's daddy. The only main character to actually get stuff done in a final fight. God damn, you just roasting every main character out there, including me. Have any of y'all seen the Netflix Cowboy Bebop? I didn't. I actually heard it wasn't that bad. Rhaenys. So she is petite, but she is not a little girl. Part of me kind of wants to marry her. Not because I necessarily like her, which I do like her, but objectively speaking, I'm going to be marrying into a a family of high status. So I feel like if I want status, I would marry her, right? Rhaenys and I give head pats to each other. You'd head pat her? Really? I think she's like older though, right? She's just petite. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong. Is she like... Wait, let's go back. Let's see if she has a child... a trait. Let's see this. Let's make sure. So, no, she doesn't have the child trait. So, she's 15? She's 15. Okay. I don't know why she doesn't have the child trait then. Maybe Game Press doesn't update that. I'm not sure. I feel like they do because they update real quick with everything else. I guess by definition, I guess we have no choice but to give her head pats. Although she'll find it very patronizing. I don't know. I guess head pats. When do they arrive? 4 hours. 4 hours is when Lostbelt 5 begins. Head pat to avoid suspicion. Okay, the next one is confirmed to be actually older because it's Ilya's body, not Prisma Ilya's body, but, you know, Ilya from the Stay Night series, from the Stay Night route. So even though she looks like a little girl, this Ilya is an adult. So anything goes. But although I feel like she's still going to go to head pats, but I'm still going to give you guys the voice of opinion. Where does Sitanai go? Or in other words, Ilya. Non-Prisma Ilya. Still head pat to avoid suspicion. And she does have a bear that we could head pat as well. That's very true. Head pat and hug. Okay. You know, I'm not opposed to that. I'm really not. Still hug, okay. Interesting. Scotty, should she go to the same place as... I feel like she'd be a great mother, actually. Probably out of every mom character in here, she'd probably be the most top tier one. I'm not gonna lie. Am I wrong when I say that? She'd be like S tier in terms of moms. If we had like a tier list for mom characters, she'd be S tier. So Mary would be good because obviously we want to be married with somebody who's going to be good to our children, assuming we have kids. Spartacus. Oh, Lord, help me. Spartacus. Okay, let's go ahead and put Arturia here since she's right there. But Spartacus, what are we doing with Spartacus? What the fuck are we doing with him? Oh, Lord, help me, for I have sinned. Because the Spartacus is a very weird... Yeah, are we just gonna kill him? I have nothing against him per se, but I wouldn't do anything else with him. He's kind of dangerous. He's pretty dangerous. So yeah, I guess we're killing him. St. George. It's one of those things. Nothing against him. I don't know where to put him, so I'll just marry him. Yeah, nothing against him. Dying is just... yeah, it really is. Okay, where did we put her sister? Where did we put Uriel's or Sano's sister? Right here. So we gotta put them in the same place. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. They are adults, by the way. So if you guys weren't here earlier, they are adults. They are older than Medusa, and Medusa's obviously thicker than both of them combined. Okay, Suzuka Gozen. I would probably marry her. I'll let you guys talk it out. See if you guys disagree with that decision. But I see her as somebody I could be friends with. So obviously I would want to marry somebody who I could just chillax with. Go out, shoot the shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, marry makes sense to me. Although you could definitely make the argument for fuck. I mean, why not? Right? Why not? Yeah, she's definitely date material. Jaguar Warrior or Jaguar Man. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with her? What the fuck are we gonna do with her? If it was just Taiga, I would marry Taiga. She seems very fun, and also she has a job, so obviously she's somewhat financially stable. She is kind of a freeloader though, a little bit. Oh, you know what? Yeah, head pats. It makes sense. She's an animal. She acts like one too. So yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Googleana. And then she gets fucking slapped. Gets absolutely destroyed by Quetzalcoatl. All right, the 3 Tamamos. Okay, Tamo Cat knows how to cook. So automatically I'm going to put it at Mary. I feel like the other 2 Tamamos are going to be at Mary as well. Just because they are the wife character, I guess, in Fate. Although we could give head pats to Tamo Cat. I think Tamo Cat probably head pats. She's a lot more animalistic than the other Tamamos. So maybe the normal Tamamos, as well as their summer form, would be Mary. I think that makes more sense. Oh, Tamo Vici, we'll get to her when we get to her, but she's definitely gonna be different. So we are making good progress. We are done with most servants. I'd say we're 70% done. So when we're finished, I think I'll take a break. I'll stream again later, and then we will start Lostbelt 5 and do the thing. And I wish you guys good luck, by the way, if you guys are rolling. Nikola Tesla. So we put Charles Babbage at kill, but that's because I wouldn't marry a robot. That's just weird. Nikola Tesla, though. Listen, a part of me kind of wants a Tesla if I was, you know, swimming in money. And I feel like actually having the man Tesla as a partner would be actually pretty lit. He's basically like not as cool as Tony Stark, but he's kind of like the Tony Stark of FGO. So I feel like he could make some cool gadgets and shit. So I'd marry him. Well, if he was human, would you still marry Babbage? Depends on his looks, right? It truly depends on his looks. And, well, I mean, I'm not saying marriage is all about looks, but I mean, that would definitely take him out of the kill category. Just because he would at least be fucked if he looked good, right? But I don't know, marrying him, probably the same idea as Tesla. You know? They could invent shit for me. I would love to have like some cool gadgets around my house. Tomoe Gozen. Okay, Tomoe Gozen's sort of controversial because a lot of her lines, her normal form specifically, is about her husband. So I don't want to defile her. So we could get married, but like a more platonic marriage. That sounds kind of weird, platonic marriage, but still. Because we could play video games together. She'd be a very fun person to hang out with. So I'll marry her just for that. I'll marry her for her friendship. And if she didn't have a man that she constantly talked about and thought about, yeah, I mean, she's a good looker as well. She's very beautiful. So obviously I wouldn't be opposed if she asked for something in the bedroom, but otherwise I think she'd just make a really cool friend. Not gonna lie. All right, the Rice Man is voiced by the same person as Shiki's love interest in Kado no Kyokai. So do we put them just in the same tier just because of that? Where do we put him? I mean, he has an endless supply of rice. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. We'll put him at Mary because you got to think about it. We will never be hungry again. Or more specifically, we will always have rice on us at all times. If we're ever hungry and we don't have rice, it's like, all right, man, can you give us some rice? And then he will spawn it. You know? We'll never be hungry again. And then we could sell it, make money. Right? And you know, yeah, I'm marrying him just because I'm selfish. And then the gluttony in me wants the rice, you know? I would marry him. Keeps me well fed, exactly. Bradamante, I mean, come on, guys. You've seen that noble phantasm. I mean, come on. Come on. Nobody is going to argue with this. At least I feel like it. Wu Zetian, is she a kid? Let's go check that out. Is Wu a kid or is she just really tiny? Oh wait, it would be assassin of, what's the name they go by? Is she a kid or is she just really tiny? Because we have to define that first. She is a king, but she is, oh, she is a child. Okay, so by default, you are going to the head pad category because we are not trying to catch a case right now. And then Kuro, of course, has to be with her friends. Right there, next to Miyu. Or I guess we could sandwich Ilya between them. I'm sure they would appreciate that. Tristan, not talking about fairy knight Tristan, but normal male Tristan. What are we doing with male Tristan? He's definitely not a bad looker, so under circumstances where I'm into guys, I wouldn't be too opposed to getting it down in the bedroom with him. But what are we doing with Tristan? He has a wife, so it'd be kind of weird to marry him, to be honest. He has a wife he talks about sometimes. Yeah, what are we doing with this man? I think he's loyal, so I think I'll just marry him just for the sake of it. I mean, we married a lot of married people, or like, yeah, people who are already in relationships, so it's not like weird to marry him either. Ushi Wakamaru, okay. I think that's an easy marry. Some people might say fuck, which I understand. But I think Ushi would be a good partner as well. Vlad, I'm killing you. Actually, you know what? I'll give you guys the choice. I feel like I'm being too hasty here. Here, we'll put Mashu here right now. Right away. What are we doing with Vlad? Oh, head pat's a good one for Ushi. I didn't even think about that. That is a good one. She does love her head pats. You know what? Just because of that, I would... Yeah, I feel like she'd appreciate the head pats more, so I'll move her there. Otherwise, I would marry her, though. Marry... Wait, kill Vlad still? Should I still kill Vlad? Am I still killing this man? We killed the other Vlad, but this is the other variant of Vlad. Okay, we're still killing him. He's still the impaler, so we do not want to get impaled by him. Sorry, Vlad, you are getting slaughtered. Waver. Alright, Waver, aside from the fact I'm going to have to deal with him smoking and his breath, his stanky ass breath, I would marry him just because he's kind of like Tomoe Gozen in the sense that they all like play video games, so we could do that as a hobby together. And he is a smart man, so he'd be a fairly responsible husband, I guess. Kill because it's a vacation for him. Damn. That's just straight savage, man. That's just savage to the 10th degree. All right. What are we gonna do with Zhongyu? What are we doing with Zhongyu? Are we killing him? I mean, he's a horse, right? He's kind of a horse. So did we put him with the other horse character? I mean, Chiron is a horse too, but we put him at Mary just because it makes sense. Well, what are we doing with Zhongyu? He's married, obviously. Yeah, okay, so head pat is fine. Sanzong. Definitely between marry or fuck, right? I mean, that's just a given. Just look at her. How could you resist? What are we doing with Zhongyu? So let me change the music for a sec. We're gonna do a lo-fi remix of Oat Sign. And if you want the link to that song, I hope you guys could hear it, by the way. I don't know if somebody said it earlier. I hope the audio is fine. Not too loud, not too low. So this is the link to the Oat Sign thing, because I know somebody asked for Brave Shine earlier and I already sent that. So I'm gonna send the Oat Sign remix as well. Although it's very low. Might have to turn off the volume on my end. Playing MH stories too, and trying to get a rat, Hina, with good genes, getting annoyed. Oh, Rathian? Yeah, Rathian, very hard to get good genes. With any monster, really. You can't hear the song. Yeah, it's very low. I don't know what's up with that. I guess I could put it higher. I just want to make sure I don't blow everyone's ears out. I'll put it a little bit higher. Hopefully it's not too much though. Wait, Europa is not in the banner for 5.1. I noticed that, but I already made the thumbnail, so it's kind of too late to change it. So it's going to stay like that. It's going to stay like that. All right, so Sanzong, I guess she's getting married. Yeah. I guess we're marrying Sanzong. Okay, so the old man trend happens again because we killed Moriarty, but this, unlike Moriarty, this guy isn't necessarily evil. So what are we doing with him? It's like very hard to decide for the old people. Because obviously we're not fucking him. That's just weird. What are we doing? Yeah, Nargacuga's the shit. You turn invisible and like all the monsters can't see you. Shit's lit, dude. Shit's next level. I think with Yagyu, I don't want to give him head pats. He balding. Yeah, I think I'll kill him. Sorry. It's not because you're old, but it's totally because you're old. Okay. I think this guy's name is... Again, the Chinese servants just fucked me so hard with their names. Yan King, I think? I think that's his name. I hope I'm not wrong. Assassin Shinjuku? Assassin... I already have it typed up and everything. Okay. I think his name is Yan King. Does it have its true name here? Does it literally not say its true name? It should be down here somewhere, right? Okay, they just call him Assassin of Shinjuku the entire time. Okay. I'm guessing it's Yan King, but I could be wrong. I was wrong earlier. I give him a hug. He seems like a grandfather. He seems like one of those really strict grandfathers. I don't know if I would. I mean, this guy could shapeshift, by the way. So you know what? I'm gonna fuck him. Because I'll ask him to shapeshift into some hot chick. Have him stay like that, right? And then it'll be a good time. Okay, the next one. It's gonna be weird now. We're getting into weird territory because I know there's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna fuck her. I'm gonna be like, yo. You got to understand that she will not let you do that. She will kill you before you even have a thought about it. So you, Mao Yi, or you, Mei Rin, or you, Consort Yu, however you want to call her, Akuta, Hinako, she is not gonna be down with it. Yeah, she legit still hates us. Even at Bond 5, she tolerates us, but she still hates us. It's tolerate. She tolerates us. So I'm not gonna fuck her because she's just not gonna let us do it at all. I'm all about that consent, you know what I'm saying? And that's not gonna happen. Marrying her is kind of dangerous. Cause yeah, no, that's just insanely dangerous. So I'm gonna put her next to her husband because I'm scared. I think she would appreciate that, to be honest. In her summer form, she mellows out a bit more. Does she mellow out enough to the point that I could, do things? Because most summer servants do mellow out, but not enough to change their character entirely, I feel like. All right, how about Lancelot Berserker? So we killed normal Lancelot, so it only makes sense to kill this one, right? Is that fair to say? I wouldn't marry him because I'd be scared shitless. I just noticed the other Valkyries are here. Where did we put... Yeah, so this Valkyrie is here. And then the other two, for some reason, are separated, which made no sense. But I guess they're all going to marry since their sister's there. It just makes sense. Let's go put them together, actually. Let's just make sure they are hanging out and chilling. Make sure the sisters are together. There you go. Good. Kill Zerk a lot. I like him, but do it. We kind of have no choice, man. I'd have to take a 5-year course on Japanese to find out. Oh shit. How about Ganesha or Janako? I mean, say what you will about her looks, and I guess specifically her weight. I'd marry her for the same reasons I married Osakabe. even though she's lazy as shit and probably would not get any work done, in terms of like hanging out and just gaming together and whatnot, I think she'd be fun, right? So I'll marry her. Why not? I definitely wouldn't kill her. All right, the next one, the John face, the Indian John. The thing about her that's interesting that was revealed in Lostbelt 4 is she has really, really bad luck. It's like built into her. So if we were to marry her, you got to live the rest of your life with probably bad luck 9 times out of 10. So what I really, really want to marry her. What time does the update drop? 3 hours and 30 minutes, my dude. Yeah, Lakshmi Bai. What are we doing with her? Part of me wants to marry her, not gonna lie, but again, do I want to live the rest of my life with bad luck? Or do I just want to head pat her and tell her it's gonna be okay, but I'm not gonna marry you? You know what? I'll marry her because fuck it. True love triumphs over luck, I guess. Love over luck. Oh shit. Fucking. What are we gonna do with him? He's another older character, so did we just kill him again? With all the other old characters, it's like messed up. We're just killing the old characters because they're old. Not because they're ugly per se. Or bad characters. Do we just kill him? I kind of use Headpat as a comforting tier. Yeah, I mean, based on LB4, he's actually a cool dude. So maybe I'll give him a hug. I'll be like, yo, you did good, Chief. You did good. All right, Arjuna Altar. So we killed normal Arjuna, which I know is controversial a little bit. Have you ranked Dantas yet? I think so. I think I married him. I think I married the homie. So what do we do with Arjuna Altar? Arjuna Alta. What do we do with him? Moral story, should I be here for LB? LOL. I don't know. I mean, you can if you want. If you want to hang out, for sure. But now what do we do? Kill Arjuna Altar. Killed people for having injuries. That's true. He is kind of a dick. He is kind of a dick in the Lostbelt. But as a servant you summon, he's actually pretty cool. But I guess since normal Arjuna's getting killed, I think it only makes sense for his altar version to get absolutely slapped as well. He's a great servant, good looker, so I mean, fucking him is not out of the question, but still. Kill because he's a blank slate. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Arjuna Altar be like cool animation though. I mean, animation isn't a factor in this, unfortunately. Otherwise, a lot of servants would be placed in totally different areas. Okay, Ashvathaman. He's a very angry dude, so I'm kind of scared to marry him, but at the same time, to fuck him, I feel like it would be the angriest sex ever. It would be super angry sex. Super rough. I would be bleeding. My legs would be shaking. My ass would be torn apart. I don't know if I want to fuck him too. So are we just killing him? Cause I'm not down with that hot Cheeto dick. He's a cool type of angry, unlike Hijikata. He is cool. I like him. I love Ashwatthama. I really do. But would I get it down in the bedroom with him though? That's the real question. Oh, is that right? You don't know anything about the story? Well, I recommend reading the story if you can, because the story is actually pretty good, especially when you get to Camelot, Babylonia, and so on. But yeah, Ash is hot. Yes, he is. He's a hot ass motherfucker, but I'm scared. All right, so I guess it's either rough fuck or we're killing him. But it seems like most people want us to get rough fucked, so I guess so. If you guys are into getting a hot Cheeto up your ass, like a 12-inch hot Cheeto, because it looks like he has that, then by all means. All right, next one, Asclepius, another doctor character, kind of like Nightingale. So do we marry him for the sake of that? And he also isn't that bad of a looker as well. Do we marry him because he kind of guarantees our health, right? I think that's something we didn't really talk about with Nightingale. With Nightingale and him, we're kind of guaranteed decent health. Granted, Nightingale is likely to amputate us for the dumbest shit. But at least Asclepius is like, I feel like not as crazy as Nightingale. He is kind of freaky, not gonna lie, he is, but you know, I want to take the bet. Yeah, he could heal me. I could wake up tomorrow with a slight cold or something, and he'd be like, yo, say no more. And cast some spell on me or something, and I'll be fine. I'm a JP player, but I can't read all the kanji, so I got a global account to read, but that man sounds uncomfortable to... Well, shit, I guess so. He's weird. I mean, let's be honest. Like, Nightingale's weird. We put her in Mary. Like, she's weird. Who else is weird here? Altera's not necessarily weird, but you could make the argument. There's some weird characters here. Pretty sure you don't want to marry Asclepius, Nightingale, and Paracelsus. I don't know much about Paracelsus's his personality, so I just kind of put him there because I don't really know where to put him. That's what I'm saying. If I got a disease like during these like past 2 years, you wouldn't want somebody or something that could just heal you instantaneously. Come on now, let's be honest. We could even run a business. We could make money off of that shit. It's like, oh, you got COVID-19? Oh, listen, just visit us here. You bring like $100 with you, and we'll make sure you're good. Okay, maybe we're not gonna ask people to pay that much because that's a, well, I mean, it is a pretty serious disease. Anyway, next one is Mori Nagayoshi. He's crazy as fuck. So I don't care what anyone says. He's dying. He's getting killed. He's way too insane, way too unpredictable. I would be scared. I would be insanely scared. Kagetora is also kind of crazy, so I guess... Did we kill Kagetora? He is really creepy. Marry Kagetora? Kagetora? Like, she never stops smiling. That's creepy as fuck. Creepy can be good, but I think in her case, I'm just creeped out more than I am, like, attracted. She isn't ugly by all means, but I'm kind of scared. Yeah, that's some psycho shit right there. I mean, listen. Nobody has said it. I'm just gonna say fuck. She looks good. She looks good. And she isn't psycho enough to, like, you know, like Mori, where I would be scared of my life. I'd fuck her, but I wouldn't marry her. Because I'd be scared. Still a little bit. So Gareth, yeah, that's an easy head pat. Easy head pat. Jason. Okay. Most people are going to say kill Jason, which I understand. But Lostbelt 5 is literally coming out in a couple of hours. I bet everyone's answers are going to change once they read the story. Once you guys read the story, you guys are going to be like, okay, you know what? Maybe we were being a bit too harsh with Jason. So what are we doing with Jason? Okay, marry Jason. Yeah, post Lostbelt 5. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I think Mary is like, you know, he's a bit of a scumbag, right? But I think we can marry him and justify it. Paris is a kid, right? Okay, let's look this up. Game Press to the rescue. Paris, what's up with you? Paris. So Paris, drum roll please, is a child. Okay, so automatically you're going there. Da Vinci Lily, yeah, same thing. I mean, yeah, you're a kid for sure. Yeah, I don't hate Jason either. I never hated him even when he was first introduced. I thought he was funny. He's kind of like Shinji, where they're assholes, but they're funny assholes. You just laugh at them. You laugh at their misery. Granted, Shinji's a lot worse than Jason, but you know, same principle. Da Vinci as fuck. Okay, you are a freak of nature. All right, Space Mia. You keep your dirty thoughts to yourself. Granted, we looted a lot of characters, so I mean, dirty thoughts is kind of the point of this part of the stream. So, no, we can't do that. She's a child, even though she has presumably the same memories as normal Da Vinci. Still, that is definitely scary. Yeah, Perseus is described as a successful Shinji, which is why I want Perseus to come out and have like Shinji-like characteristics. That'd be cool. Bartholomew Roberts. He's hot as fuck. I don't know if I'd marry him, so I'd just fuck him. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree necessarily. Chen Gong. Chen Gong, I feel like he'd kill me. Let's go put the other batteries at head pads. Wait, were they not here? Yo, wait, why are there 2 sets of the mecha batteries? Why is that a thing? Okay, whatever, I guess. So what are we doing with Chen Gong? Chen Gong is I don't know. He's a strategist. You'd probably just use us to his advantage in some way and then kill us when our use is up. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna kill Chen Gong, ironically enough, because I would not trust him at all. I am not trusting this man with my life. Salom or Salome. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think it's Salom, not salami. Salami is a type of cut of sausage, I think, or meat. Yeah, I figured most people were gonna say kill. I figured. She is not quite. She looks good, don't get me wrong, but her character is oofy. She's like the only bronze character, right, that hasn't shown up in the main story. Besides, I guess, of course, Nobukatsu, but he doesn't really count. But Salem doesn't really show up, right? Pretty sure. Because this coming Lostbelt, a lot of bronze servants do show up. Spaces, not Spaces, our Rider Star. What the hell? We had you up here too. Yeah, you're right there. I guess. Okay, kind of weird. Charlotte Corday. What are you doing with Charlotte Corday? Charlotte Corday is a fan favorite. At least I feel like she is. So what are we doing with her or to her? We're marrying her. Okay. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. Marry and protect. Okay. You guys will understand if once you read Lostbelt 5. So let's go ahead and get a summer version as well. I guess while we're at it, let's get a lot of the summer versions of characters that we put already. So like we married Anastasia, so that Anastasia is going there. Osakabe is getting married too because of her personality. Just think she'd be a fun character. Musashi as well. Easy. So we're about to speedrun a lot of this because we've already added them in. Where is normal Musashi at? Okay, there you go. Carmilla, I believe, was fuck, which I think just fits. There you go. You go there. Hokusai. Summer Hokusai. Easy marry. Where's normal Hokusai at? I have no idea. Okay, there you go. So there's a lot of characters. Melt Lilith, you guys said marry, so we're gonna marry her summer version as well. Again, we're speed running these summer versions. Ogida, I think, was married as well. So a lot of characters are getting married real hard right now. Bunny Arturia, I think, was married. Or was she just fucked? Yeah, she was married. So right here. Spacious Char. Okay, this is when it gets kind of different. So this is Spacious Char, the First Ascension version, who has a totally different personality. So what are we doing with her? She's 14 years old, by the way. But I don't know if I want to give her headpads. You guys let me know. She's 14. It would be very weird, Simba. It would go very weirdly. Mary, she needs love. Kill. Damn, we got a lot of mixed answers. We need a definitive answer for Space Star, for sure. I guess while waiting, I'll put Astolfo with the other Astolfo at Mary. If you weren't here earlier, you might be surprised to see that, but objectively speaking, he's a good guy, so I gotta put him. I gotta put him there. She can fit all. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll give her head pats. I mean, again, she's 14 years old. I'm sure some people will disagree, but it is what it is. Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane. What are we doing with her? We're about to get to our Lostbelt 5 characters, by the way, real soon. So this will be fun. Jane is fuck. Mary. Oh, Mary Jane. Get it? Just like the Spider-Man character. A. Lamau. Yeah. It's definitely between Mary or fuck, but I think I'm gonna lean towards fuck. I don't know. She doesn't seem like the character who would settle down, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I don't want to force her into that lifestyle if that's not what she wants. She's a character that likes to go on adventures and to go out there. So I don't want to force her to settle down with me per se. And I like staying at home. Don't get me wrong. I like going out too, but not that much. Europa. Europa's very wholesome mother character, so I feel like Mary makes sense. Same principle as Scotty. This makes sense to me. Super Orion. Okay. This guy's a Chad. This guy's big. This guy's the guy you're going to be rolling for in a couple of hours. A lot of you guys are. So should we show him respect somehow? Some way or another? What are we doing with Mr. Super Orion? He's a bit promiscuous. He hits on a lot of girls despite being married. So maybe I don't want to marry him because he's not faithful necessarily. Yeah, Ryan's not really faithful, though. That's the problem with marrying him. That's just an objective fact. That's not even like, it's not even me theorizing. It's just an objective fact. Is he loyal? He keeps flirting with a lot of other characters. Kill Orion? Damn. I mean, if we could fuck Ashwatthama, who has a hot Cheeto dick, I think we could fuck Super Orion, who has a dick bigger than my arm. Most likely. His arms are bigger than my future. Like, his shits are gigantic. Or maybe he's compensating. Maybe he has a really small wiener. I'm not sure. With all that muscle, you gotta think. Maybe he's just compensating for a little bit of non-impressive things going on down there. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. I'll let the two be together. Artemis and Super Orion. Head pats, hugs, and candy. Why not? Next one's Mandricado. He's a very popular male character in FGOJP. I guess we'll find out why that is once we get around into reading Lostbelt 5. See why he's so popular among the fans. So I feel like he's going to be an easy marry for a lot of people. Say thinks he's hot. He is. He's a decent looker. He is, though. He's certainly not ugly. Head pat for the homie. I don't know. I don't know. I think I would. If I was into guys, I wouldn't mind getting it down with him. Wouldn't mind for sure. He's not ugly, so there you go. All right, next one, Yang Guofei. So, fun fact about Yang Guofei, historically speaking, not really FGO, they don't really touch upon this, but fun fact about her, apparently, she smells really bad. Like, horribly bad. I think if you Google it, that's like one of the facts about her. She apparently had very, very bad odor. So I'm kind of Kind of scared, because if you marry her, then you kind of got to deal with that. If you fuck her, you just got to deal with it, you know, once in a blue moon. Obviously, I love Yang. I love her, but if we take into account she smells like sin, then that's like, okay, am I willing to look past that or smell past that for a relationship? I don't know. My nose is a little bit sensitive, a little bit. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys say? She's still mommy? Why are you guys calling her mommy? What the fuck? Is she a mom character? She doesn't come across like that, but maybe she is. I don't know. Oh man. Let's see. You know what? I'll marry her. She just needs to take a shower every 5 minutes. That's all it is. Yeah, that's true. You'll get used to it after a while. I'm sure after a week you'll be like, you know what? I'm done vomiting. I'm just gagging now, so I'm getting better at getting used to this. Okay, Sei Shonagon. Same thing with Suzuka and Tomoe a little bit, and a lot of other characters here. I'll marry her, not necessarily because of anything else besides her personality. I love her personality. And by the way, her looks, her summer version revealed how hot she actually is under all that clothing. Like, she actually has to me, she has one of the best bodies in Fate. I'm not even kidding. Like, pretty much a 10 out of 10. She's thick in all the right places. Legitimately. If you have not seen her summer version, you should look it up. You can't really tell with her archer self, but her summer version is just like, goddamn, where was all that hiding? Where was all that hiding? All right, Odysseus, the man with a boob window. He has a cleavage going on. Yeah, I don't think she has underwear in her third ascension. Talking about Yang, by the way, not Sei. At least I don't think so. Unless Sei. Wait, I think maybe both of them doesn't have. I'm not sure now. Odysseus. Yeah, Odysseus is like he's a Chad. Not as Chad as, you know, Super Orion, but he's definitely up there as far as male Chad characters. Yeah, Yang doesn't have any underwear underneath, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on what you think. But okay, Odysseus. That's probably a good fuck right there. He's a very loyal man, but I don't know if I would want to be committed in a relationship with him. Okay, Canis. I'm gonna put her in the same tier with Mordred because they're actually very similar. So where did Mordred go? Was Mordred at Mary? I feel like she was. I feel like a lot of people were campaigning for her to get. Yeah, so I'll put her at the same thing as Mordred just because they're very similar personality wise. At least to me, they are. So I mean, you can't have one in another tier without the other. That's just my opinion, though. Again, if it was up to me, I wouldn't put Mordred at Mary. I would not marry her, but yeah, Caster and Paul. Yeah, these two, they're just two attractive specimens. So easy fuck. Romulus Queerness, Grand Lancer Romulus. So we put normal Romulus at Mary. So personality wise, they're pretty much the same. He just, in my opinion at least, Romulus Queerness looks better. Normal Romulus is just a lot more jacked, I guess. I'm doing okay, Sam. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna, once we're done with this tier list, I think I'm gonna go rest from streaming. As I'm gonna end the stream, and then later when Lostbelt 5 drops, that's when I'm gonna stream again. I'm probably gonna use the same thumbnail and everything, but yeah. Kijo Koyo. I think that's how to pronounce her name. I'm not sure, but she is a dinosaur. So what are we doing with this dinosaur? Oh, head pats easily. Why did I even ask you guys? Like, you guys are definitely gonna say head pats. Same thing with Voyager, head pats. Utsumi Eris, I think, is technically underage. Technically, I don't know if she has the child trait, so we could check that real quick. Okay, I don't know why she didn't pop up. Wait, did I get her name wrong? Okay, she's a Lancer. Okay, I guess I didn't take JP into account. JP. She is. Okay, there she is. Elise or Eris Utsumi. She is a child. Okay, so even though she kind of doesn't look like it, it's like she's getting head pats, I guess, too. Yeah, she's 14. I thought so. So everybody from Fate Requiem just got shoehorned into the head pat category. Kessa Arturia, probably Mary. Not gonna lie, probably Mary. Easy Mary. Kiara, same thing as normal Kiara. Obviously it would probably be smarter to kill her, but I mean, come on now. How can we resist? Ilya, Summer Ilya, of course, same thing as normal Prisma Ilya. Right here. We'll sandwich Miyu. It's a wet dream. Miyu's wet dream to be sandwiched between them. Burnhild, Summer. So we're speedrunning right now because we already have a lot of the characters. You, even though you're a bit more mellowed out, you're going to be with your husband again. He's getting sandwiched. Abigail, same thing. So again, we're like speedrunning through these. We're getting through them real hard. Tomoe goes in Saber, who I'm really excited for next year. Really good 4-star Saber for NP looping. You only have 2 quartz. You're going to get 15 more later with the login. So yeah, that's definitely something. I believe we married you, so you're gonna go. I don't know where you are though. Where are you at? Murasaki Shikibu. You're good right there. Edward Teach. I mean, yeah, I know this is the summer version technically, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, they have the same personalities. So I don't know why they separated him, but all right. Himiko. Okay, now where do we go with Himiko? Himiko's looking for her soulmate, I think. So I think we should do the right thing and marry her. But that's gonna be our choice as a whole, not just mine. So again, this is our tier list so far. We got Eviscerate tier, which is Hijikata, because I really don't like him. And kill a lot of these characters. A little bit controversial. Himiko's Mary, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Mary. She obviously appeals to the armpit fetish, and she has big mommy milkers as well. So she could definitely breastfeed a couple of children with them. So there you go. Himiko goes there. Pencil head motherfucker. Where do we put pencil head motherfucker? I'll be honest, I don't really remember his name. People were calling him, what's his name from... They were calling him Virgil, but now I'm just like confused his real name with Virgil. Saito, that's an easy name to remember. Okay, so where's Pencil Head going? Where is number 2 Pencil going? Looking like he just got sharpened. Looking like I just asked the teacher, "Yo, can I sharpen my pencil in the corner of the room?" Looking like, "Hey, can I borrow your pencil? I didn't sharpen mine." Looking like an elementary school fucking utensil. That's not the right word for a pencil, but yeah. Kill, he's boring. Damn. Yeah, I don't really know much about him, to be fair. So he's probably dying. Saito Mary, you're gonna have to give an argument about that, because I really don't care where he goes. For all I know, he goes to the Eviscerate section, which I don't know if that's fair or not. So is he dying or is he getting married? Okay, let me check something on social media. Actually, let me check my email, make sure my order did go through. Okay, my order did go through. Thank God. Looking good, looking sexy. So, Saito. Okay, wait up. I think Saito's probably getting killed. Honestly, I'm not really feeling him. He just has a pencil head ass. He's pretty chill and laid back guy. Probably one of the more bro type characters. Is he really? If he's a bro type character, maybe I should just... I'll marry him, I guess. I mean, I don't really know much about him. He's just a pencil head ass. Nobukatsu. Nobukatsu is... I'm going to give him a hug because I feel like he deserves it. He really does deserve it. Van Gogh. Van Gogh's crazy. I'll give her a hug too. I think she deserves it. I wouldn't fuck her because she's crazy. I wouldn't kill her because I would feel bad. I wouldn't marry her because she's insane. So head pats and hugs make sense with her. I just saw your sweater and I love it. Yeah, it has Gilgamesh on it, as you can see. He's on my right titty. You know what I'm saying? Just got this yesterday, actually. It's the Solomon Gilgamesh hoodie. So he looking like a snack. Nemo. I think Nemo's a kid, so I don't think there's no need to check. Ashia Doman. Okay, right away I wouldn't marry him because he's a mischievous, evil motherfucker. But other than that, it's free game. Where is he going? Or is this sexy man going? I feel like in the bedroom he's gonna be a little bit freaky. Why do I get the impression that he's really good with his tongue? Is that weird? I get the impression he's really good with his tongue and he's into fingering. That's what I'm into. That's not what I'm into, but that's what I think he's into. Yeah, clip that. I'm definitely not into, well, the tongue action. I mean, I'm down. The fingering thing, no, not, don't finger me though. I'll finger you, but don't finger me. F for sure. Why would you marry him though? Fanta, I'm sorry, he's getting fucked. He's not getting married though. He's way too mischievous and unpredictable to marry. Watanabe no Suna. I think that's his name. Watanabe. The man who cut Ibaraki's hand off. His arm. What are we doing with Watanabe? He has a bowl cut looking like a K-pop star. Hashtag K-pop. What's your favorite K-pop song, by the way? I don't listen to K-pop, so I wouldn't know, even if you answered. Watanabe. I want to say he's Buster. He's a Buster. Not that it matters. He's a Buster Saber. I think. I don't have him, so I wouldn't know. Persona 4 looking ass. K-pop looking ass. Looking like I could flip you over and eat cereal on your hair looking ass. Looking like I eat cereal on your ass. So yeah, I mean, he's an attractive guy. Maybe fucking him makes sense. He's an attractive guy. Ibuki Doji. Okay. So obviously I'm very biased with Ibuki. I love her. I mean, we put Shuten in fuck, so Ibuki only makes sense to be put there as well, especially since we put Gorgon here and they're both giant snake serpent motherfuckers. So to me, it makes sense. And I know Ibuki isn't for everyone, but I like her, so don't even try arguing. Ooh, Viritra is the Lancer that's gonna come out next year for NA for Christmas. She's looking like an evil Cynthia from Diamond and Pearl Pokemon. I wouldn't marry her, but yeah, probably the same thing as the other dragon lady. I would definitely be down. Karna, I mean, we're marrying him. Like we already married his normal version, so of course we gotta marry him. Muramasa. I mean, that's probably an easy marry. Lucky Pulls, what's going on? Okay, so you're a little bit late to the party, but that's fine. So we're doing a kill, fuck, marry, along with a fourth tier, head pats, hugs, and candy, where a lot of the kids are. So we're just kind of placing everyone where we feel like they belong. So Muramasa, I think probably an easy marry. There's only one right answer. I want to say marry. I mean, you know, assuming he has the cooking skills of Emiya, he'd be a great husbando. So there you go. This is Uchi Avenger. So, or Taida no Kage. I don't know how to say her full name. Kagekiyo, I think. I'm not sure. But it's Uchi Avenger. She's completely different from normal Uchi, so she's not getting head pats because she's different. She's built different. Mary, I wouldn't marry her. I'd probably take her to the bedroom though. probably. And this is her sensei, Ushi's sensei, her teacher. So I guess the same thing with every other teacher character. And I think she's one of the few characters that actually calls us her husband. So she's definitely already fits the bill. Karen. Oh god, I love Karen. But I gotta think about this carefully. Karen's kind of, I don't know, not as psychopathic as her father, but still kind of fucked up. So what are we gonna do with Karen? Damn, we're getting close to finishing. This is crazy. Okay. So while waiting, I might as well put the ones that summer versions of the ones we already had. Commas goes here. Battery goes with the other batteries. And MHX, I believe you were here, so I'll put you here. Nobody else. Okayness. You were getting married, even though I wouldn't personally marry you, but you're similar to Mordred, so there you go. So Karen, I think. Karen, where the hell are you going? Because she's hot as fuck too. Say it how it is. I don't know if I'd marry her. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put her here. I feel like we're putting a lot of characters in this category now, but it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Galatea, one of the more forgettable berserkers of this year, or one of the more forgettable servants in general of this year. She looks good. She's kind of robotic in a way. She really has no character going on for her. She's just kind of stoic for the most part. So I feel like fucking her, it would be like fucking a sex doll. It would just like not be fun because she wouldn't react at all. Mary, I don't know if I would. I don't know. I wouldn't kill her for sure. Yeah, she has big pants, that's for sure. I'll give her head pats. I feel like she's innocent. Am I wrong to say that? I feel like she has an innocent character. I don't have her, so I wouldn't know personally. But that's how I feel like she is. Now, Miss Crane. Miss Crane is... I think might be an easy marry. I mean, she tailors clothing. She could make me clothes. She has a nice voice. She's voiced by the same voice actress that voiced Mami Tomoe from the Madoka series. So I'm going to love listening to her. But she doesn't look bad. She doesn't look bad at all. So I'll marry her. Morgan. Okay, so this is that good stuff. You forgot to put the ignore category. God damn. I ain't trying to ignore some of these characters, you know? We got to give everyone an equal chance up in this bitch. So Morgan, I think easy marry for me at least. She literally calls us her husband or wife, depending on your gender. So I think it only makes sense to put her at Mary. Oh god, where do we put Barghest? Okay. I think that's Pet because she's kind of like a dog. Or she is a dog. Even though it will be weird to put female Tristan at Mary because we're marrying her mom, or even fuck. I think she deserves to be here. To me, she does. Bavan Shi, I think that's her real name. So I'll put her there. Because I mean, if you've seen her, at least her second section, she hot as fuck. She thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. So Melusine is a kid, even though she calls us her lover. I'm not down with it. She's badass as fuck though. She looks like Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon or Tachyon Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! When she uses her NP. Percival, Percival ain't ugly, but he really isn't. He's okay, I guess. Like the other knights, he kind of just fits with Mary just because he's a knight. So we could guarantee he's going to be kind of loyal, I guess. So I'm not unsure what to do there. Percival. Tomovich, she's unlike the other Tomos, I don't really get the vibe that she's loyal. She's kind of mischievous and very much evil. But I mean, I would be a liar to say that I wouldn't get it down in the bedroom with her. So I'll put her in that category. So far, we're so good. I mean, we're almost done. Habinyan, I mean, you're definitely getting head pats. Like, I mean, you deserve it. You're a very good servant. Very good character as well. Oberon. Oh, God. Very popular amongst the fans nowadays. They just recently did a poll, a statistic, asking who's the most popular servant, or like the top 20 most popular servants nowadays. And he was actually number one. Obviously, it's recency bias. So there's a lot of bias that's playing a hand in that, because he literally just got released a couple months ago, and his story is compelling enough for people to love him. I don't think he should be number one because he's too new. Again, that's called recency bias. But people love him enough, so I don't know where to put him. I don't know where I'd put him, actually. He's a pretender, so I'm scared to marry him because he probably has ulterior motives. But I wouldn't kill him because he's kind of cool. Marry? You know what? I'll marry him. Fuck it. I'll deal with the fact that he probably doesn't really love me and he's just pretending. You know what? Fuck it. Jacques de Molay, or Jack de Molay, is the gender bend of course, the Saber from Arcade. She's hot as fuck. I like her. She has glasses. I wouldn't marry her because I feel like she's similar to Meb in the sense that they're both promiscuous, and I feel like she'd cheat on me, so I just have a one-night stand with her. Why not? Zenobia. I mean, someone's gonna mention it, so I might as well mention it myself. She has a nice ass. That's just a fact. She's very thick, so anyone who likes their woman thick will be very happy with her. Otherwise, her personality is very, I guess, simple, I guess you could say. Not saying she's stupid. I just think she has a very straightforward personality, and I feel like she's loyal. So I think dealing with her in the marriage would be pretty chill. So I'd marry her. Why not? Okay, we're down to two of our newest servants, two of our newest characters. One of them being genderless, the other one having a stand with her. I actually don't know what to make of both of them because they're both super duper new. So I don't really know much. They're both cute. I'll give them that. They're both cute. I don't know what to do with them. By the way, I'm going to end the stream right after this tier list is done, but I will stream again later in about 3 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes, just to play some Lostbelt 5.1 Atlantis. Let's go on. Just want to rest. Make sure I get rest before actually doing the Lostbelt. I also think Oberon would kill you if you tried to marry him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Both these would be head pats, really. They're both very petite characters too, but I know they're not kids. Yeah, her, I don't know what to make of her. So yeah, head pats. Again, she's genderless, so I don't even know if I would get it down in the bedroom with her, and I wouldn't marry her either, but at the same time, I wouldn't kill her. So I guess there. And then her, I don't know what to make of her. Oberon's your only NP2 limited 5-star. God damn. Well, shout out to him. So I think she, yeah, I guess, I mean, this kind of throwaway tier a little bit. I feel like Mary and the head pats tier list or tiers got very convoluted at some point because it was hard to determine where certain characters go. So, but at any rate, this is the tier list of the kill fuck Mary as well as head pats for the kids and the innocent characters, and then eviscerate. Actually, eviscerate might be too long of a word, so we'll just put seriously and gruesomely murder. So that's where he is. So this is the tier list. So before we end the stream, here's what we have. I'll slow down scroll. I know there's a lot of ones that are a bit controversial. Maybe some of you guys disagree, which is fine. But this is our end product. Maybe someday we'll redo it. with newer knowledge and maybe a bigger audience to talk about. So here it is. This shit is shit's pretty lit. Rank the cryptors. I wish they were here. I don't know why they're not. I mean, obviously they're not servants. The cryptors would be pretty straightforward. I mean, would it be a kill, fuck, marry tier list or just a tier list in general? Holy shit. Damn, we literally ranked, I don't know how many servants there are in the game, but this is like hundreds of servants right here. God damn. A lot of duplicate characters though, because of the summer servants and like Santa servants as well. So yeah, this is the tier list. So, goddamn, my throat's already hurting. Maybe it's going to be a bad idea for me to stream later. But I'm going to stream later, like I said, in about 2 to 3 hours again. I'm going to stream Lostbelt 5.1 over at NA. I don't know if I'm going to roll, even if Super Orion's alone, because 2 years ago I got screwed. And there was never a point in time where I really, really needed him. So, I'm not really that... I guess, optimistic about going for him, especially since Yang is around the corner, so I want to go for her. But yeah, so I will stream again later. Thank you guys for watching and leaving your suggestions with the tier list. I hope we're mostly satisfied with it. Again, I'm sure there's a lot that some people will disagree with, but it is what it is. And this will be posted as a separate video as well with a different thumbnail and everything, just so people know what they're getting themselves into. And maybe I'll get some comments cursing me out about my decisions or our decisions. So yeah, I'll go lie down right now and then I'll come back later if you guys are still around or interested. I'll be playing some Lostbelt 5 for a couple of hours. I'll finish it on stream. And yeah, I will literally see you guys later. Bye-bye.